What is going on, Guardians fans? We got Sunday afternoon baseball here, and it's not raining at the moment, which is fantastic. I am looking forward to some Guardians baseball. What a series this has been. Fridays gets postponed. Yesterday's game's 2-hour delay, so I'm not sticking around for 2 hours yet again. So I ended up, hanging out with the wife, but I'm glad I didn't watch it. What was going on yesterday, guys? Absolute shit from the Guardians. They dropped the first 2 games of this series to the Marlins, and we'll get into everything Cleveland here in a minute, but I want to welcome you all in, and smash that like button if you're coming in. And tell me what you thought about the Guardians here in the last couple of games. They just have not looked good. They've lost now, I think, 4 out of 5, if I'm not mistaken. 4 out of 5 games. They're now, I think, 10 and 11 on the season. The good news is they're 1 game back of Minnesota, because Minnesota is that bad. Yeah, they're that bad. And actually, everybody's that bad in the Central. So I'm just trying to get the game on, and we will get into our pregame. So welcome in. I don't know why, for some reason, my TV's not working, but we will get this game on. We're about 9 minutes away here from first pitch, and we have a good one today. Come on, Bally Sports. What the hell? There we go. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into the lineups today. And while you're coming in, let me know what you think is going to happen with the game itself. What do you thought? What's your thoughts on the last 2 games? Bieber and Plesac, they don't win their ball games. It's going to be hard for us to win this year. So here we go. It is game 3, couple minutes away. Lineups here: Marlins, Bertie, Cooper, Soler, De La Cruz, and then Garcia in the 5. Chisholm Jr. in the 6, Segura in the 7, Fortes 8, and 9 is going to be Hampson, who actually I think he used to play for Colorado. He's got power in that 9 spot. He can hit some home runs. So hopefully we can hit well off of him. And let's look at the Guardians lineup real quick. Not too many changes really from yesterday's main game. Kwan in the 1, Rosario in the 2. Ramirez in the 3, Bell in the 4, Gonzalez in the 5. Naylor moves up to the 6, Zunino in the 7th, and Arias is now going to be in that 8 spot in this game today. It looks like Jimenez is getting a day off, and Straw will be in the number 9 hole. So that's our lineup. If you look at the Zunino strikeout tracker, he's now up to 17. He had a golden sombrero day. A golden sombrero day. Absolutely so shitty. I think that was 4 or 5 days ago against the Tigers, against Eduardo Rodriguez. He looked so bad. So that's the Guardians lineup. They're going to go up against, I believe it's Jesus Luzardo, who's 2-0 with a 2.74 ERA and a 1.26 WHIP. The guy, over the last 4 games that he's played, the last 2 have not been good. The first 2 were pretty decent in the start of the year. So he's only gone 10 and 1/3 inning over the last 2 games. He's given up 14 hits, 6 earned runs, and a home run. I put a bet on this game. I rarely bet on the Guardians games itself, but I did put on over 7 runs in this one. I thought that was a low number, especially with Luzardo struggling as of late. And, of course, Logan Allen starting for us. So that's kind of a nice segue in to my 3 keys of the game for today. Number 1, starting pitching. It sounds like I'm a fucking broken record with this, but starting pitching has got to get it done, and the chances of it getting done today, slim to none. Listen, guys, there's only been 3 games of the 21 games the Guardians played in which we allowed or did not allow a run in the first 5 innings of a game. 3 games. We've shut out the team in the first 5 innings this season. It's only happened 3 times. 3 times. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you're going to constantly give up runs in the beginning of a game, you're just not going to be a winning ball club. And it's as simple as that. So hopefully we can get some good pitching, but we got Logan Allen starting today. This is his first start on the season, and Logan Allen's career 5.10 ERA over 5. So Bruce, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happened to this team, but that's a great segue. Starting pitching, key number 1, we got to get it going. Got to stop them from scoring. Key number 2, hitting, offense. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. 4 straight games we've had with 3 runs or less. We are 5th worst in batting average in the MLB at .227. We're 3rd worst in the MLB at slugging at .335. And correlated to that, we are tied for last in home runs with the Washington Nationals still at only 10 home runs on the season through 21 games. That's an average of half a home run per game. We are 3rd worst in OPS as well at .650. Things got to change. We got to hit. I understand starting pitching hasn't been there, but there's been, in the last 4 or 5 games that we've lost, we have done a decent job in not allowing a ton of runs. The whole Detroit series and now this series, I mean, we gave up 6 runs yesterday. Yeah, whatever. But really, we have definitely, I think, for the most part, kept ourselves in the games. We haven't lost control of the games, and we just can't get any hitting. And we're just leaving runners on scoring position or even not getting people on base at all. So, number 2 there, yeah, we got to get the hitting going. If we don't get the hitting going, we're just not going to have... I know we're only a game out of first place, and that's just because our division's so shitty, but, I mean, it's just going to be a rough year. I mean, I don't know how many more weeks I can say numbers like that and still be excited about this Guardians offense. So, key number 3, our defense, guys. Our defense is shit. And listen, I know sometimes our starting pitching puts us behind the 8 ball, but honestly, it's our defense that really just compounds the issues. Listen to this. These 3 positions here, this is the major league. This is in the majors, not just the AL. This is majors. Bell at first base. He's top 10 in first baseman with errors. Now, he only has 1, but still, top 10. Ramirez has 3 errors. That is top 3 in the MLB at his position with 3 errors already on the season. And guess what? Rosario, yeah, he's top 3. He's actually tied for 2nd worst with 5 errors on this season, and he had another one yesterday. I know it really didn't hurt us, but our defense is absolutely awful. It's kind of funny, considering the Guardians have a upcoming promotion, I think mid-summer or late summer, where they're going to hand out special bobbleheads or something like that, statues for the 4 golden gloves from last year. By that time, Rosario, he could have 45 errors. I mean, he's on pace for it. So there's our 3 pitching, or our 3 keys to the game. Pitching, number 1, hitting, number 2, and defense, number 3. And God, if that isn't just an absolutely what baseball's all about. If you literally went to a 5-year-old and said, hey, what are the most important things in your T-ball game? He's probably like, pitching, hitting, and fielding. Those are the 3 main things of being a baseball player, and we can't even get that shit going. So, we'll see what happens. We're 2 minutes away here from first pitch. We'll get underway. I'm going to tell you right now, though, don't even get me started on Zunino. This guy's awful. He continues to be in the lineup. Our catcher issue is going to continue to be a problem. I still don't understand why Rosario's hitting 2nd. They took Jimenez out of today's lineup, so, we'll see if he pinch hits at any point. But Gonzalez, Bell, Ramirez, and maybe Kwan, although he's regressed a little. I have no confidence in anybody getting a hit when we need to, and hopefully that changes. So, Logan Allen, he takes the mound. Again, 5-10 on the career. Let's see if he can't get something going. He had 3 starts in Columbus. He had a 1.26 ERA over 14 and 1/3 inning. With 5 walks and 20 strikeouts. Opponents in Columbus in AAA were hitting .189 off of him. This is, I guess, his major league debut. I think he's 5-10 overall. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm absolutely petrified this guy's going to give up 4 or 5 runs. And you know what? Columbus is Columbus. It's AAA baseball. I don't understand why people take into account, the guy's throwing with a 1.05 ERA in Columbus. Nobody gives a shit. None of those players are playing in the majors. I could throw 1.1. I'm kidding, I can't. But I'm just saying. So we're going to get things started. John Birdie's got some speed. He was in the 9-hole yesterday for the most part. He's going to be at the top of the order. This guy hasn't been hitting either. For a leadoff hitter, which essentially he is, only 222. So here we go. If you're coming in, smash the like button. Let me know what you guys think. Are we going to be able to start hitting the baseball? The craziest thing is, we're one game out. We're one game out of the Minnesota Twins. This division's absolutely awful, and if we don't win it, then we're awful. The only way I think we're going to the playoffs is if we win the division, and we have to. So Lance Barksdale's behind home plate, and we'll see what his strike zone is here as we get underway in what is a frigid Cleveland. As I look outside, there's no rain though. It's overcast, but it definitely there's no rain I think on the radar. So hopefully we won't have any delays today. So here we go. The under 500 Cleveland Guardians started off. Logan Allen, first pitch right down the middle, and that is a first pitch strike to Birdie. And hey, sir, if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Al, you're right, man. We can't hit the ball off it. We can't hit it off anything. It's just crazy. So, all right, Allen, first pitch strike, and this one's gonna be on. Okay, I thought it was gonna be outside, but it's gonna be a ball, 1-1. Let's go, Cleveland. Come on. In the chat, guys, take the poll. Let me know if we're getting swept today. There is a ball outside, and it's going to be 2-1. Woo! Let's go. Come on, Guardians. Let's get this going. 2-1. Sunday afternoon baseball. That's inside. Here we go again. It's just so repetitive. Like, I know it's 3-1, and the guy could still strike him out. But Logan Allen, man, there is a swing in back to the screen. That's a huge swing there by Birdie. He just wishes he could have straightened that out. So full count right off the bat. Logan Allen to Birdie. And we'll see what's going on. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Glad to be back here after it's been a full week since I did a live stream after the rain outs and the rain delay. Birdie takes a nice cut at that one at 3-2, and we'll do it again. So top first. Nobody on, nobody out. Game just underway here at Progressive Field. The 3-2, and that is going to be swung on and missed. And Logan Allen gets a strikeout. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. That's what I want to see. There we go. Again, we've only had 3 games in 21 this year where we have had, we've gone 5 innings with our starting pitcher and never given up runs. Al, yeah, I'm kind of sick of the timeouts as there's a first pitch strike to Cooper. I'm kind of sick of the batter timeouts and the pitcher timeouts in general, really. There's a foul off quickly. Allen's working very fast here. 0-2 to Cooper, who's 310 on the season, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Cooper's got some pop in him. Let's see, he swings and misses there, and there's 2 strikeouts for the young guy to start this game off. Let's go! Logan Allen looking good here early on. That's what I'm talking about, young sir. Hey, maybe we can get rid of, Plesac or somebody in the starting rotation and bring this guy in and keep him here. So 2 outs, and that one is driven deep to left field, all the way back on the track, and it's off the wall, just the top, and that's going to be a double by Soler. Man, that first bit, I thought it was gone, to be honest with you, but there's a double, and God forbid we go 1, 2, 3. So, after the first 2 hitters where Allen was throwing right down the middle of the plate with some fastballs, Soler kind of sits on that first one and takes a drive and just misses a home run by probably about 10 feet. Woo! Just off the top of the wall. Kwan does a nice job getting that back into second base, and Soler slides in safely. So, runner on second. 2 outs. 2 outs, 1 on. And there's a rip there by De La Cruz. And they are sitting on him and his fastball. This is what worries me. Although Allen did strike out the first 2 guys, his fastball has been right down the middle over the plate, and it hasn't been too fast. De La Cruz batting .328, grounds this up the middle. There's Rosario, and he flips it over to first very gently and smoothly, and that is going to do it for the top of the first inning. So 2 strikeouts, a double, and a ground out, and Logan Allen gets out of his first inning with the Guardians here in 2023. And we head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 Miami and Cleveland. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We'll keep you updated on all the scores. If you're coming in, smash the like button. Would love to get to 30 likes today. But let's take a look at the scores around the league. And Philadelphia is beating the Rockies 4-3. Tigers 0-0 over the Orioles, just underway. And everything really is just getting underway. Cincinnati, Pitt, Astros, Braves, Blue Jays, Yankees, White Sox, Rays, and us. Those are all in the first inning. So Max Fried back on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. He had a little injury issue at the beginning of the year, so he's looking good. Also, there are NHL playoffs, and I believe the Cavs, if I'm not mistaken, are taking on the Knicks at the moment, which I should put that game on. So let me find that. I will put the Cavs game on my other channel. What channel is that on? ABC, I assume? It's got to be on ABC, right? Let me find ABC. It is on now, though, right? I think so. I think it is. Yeah. So welcome in, guys. Middle first here, we'll get our first glimpse of the Guardians and what they can do offensively, if anything. And we'll see if we can't get some at-bats. Come on. This is the problem about having two TVs sometimes. Sometimes my one remote goes into the other remotes. Come on. All right. Yeah, we got the Knicks game on. What's the score? Come on. All right, guys. So, welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well. 50-50 poll at the moment right now, whether or not we're going to get swept. So, there's some confidence, and then there's some doubters out there. I think we'll win this game. I don't think we'll get swept by the Marlins. I just don't think they're a team that could sweep, the Guardians in 3. I will tell you this, and I could see this being a problem with all the rainouts that we had this weekend. Now that every team's playing every other team, there's going to be some issues with scheduling. I really think they're going to have to force themselves to get some of these games in, and I think that's what they did yesterday. I mean, the captain's game was they called the captain's game off, which I know. Listen, it didn't rain after 5:30 last night, but still, I think they're going to have to do a better job this season of having to schedule or at least try to get these games in, because if they can't get these games in, then it's gonna be an issue with scheduling, and people are gonna lose their off days. So here we go, 1-2 to Quan, bottom first. Luzardo winds and delivers. Quan batting .247. That's low and in the dirt. It's 2-2. If you're just coming in, guys, smash that like button for me. The Guardians playing baseball. The Cavs down by 9 in the second quarter. Wow, only 29 points halfway through the second quarter. So 2-2 count here to Quan. Luzardo sets and delivers, and Quan takes that low outside in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Ran it full. Let's go, baby. Come on, Quani. Let's go. The 3-2 pitch to Quan. It's down low. Oh, it's swung on. It's a little ground ball to third, and they hit him by a step. Man, I don't know why Quan, maybe that was a check swing bunt or a little dribbler there, but it ended up being grabbed by the third baseman, and it's one out here in the bottom of the first. It's a hell of a play there. It's a good play. I like it. Third baseman there going to his left and then throws across his body. I think that's Segura, if I'm not mistaken. So, welcome in, guys. Smash that like button. There is a first pitch swing by Rosario, and that is caught at the warning track. Damn. Man, he took that one for a ride. And Rosario, again, just can't do anything great. Offensively, defensively, anything. Sawinski, I think, hit a home run. Yeah, last time. I mean, a guy like that's going to be one off, though. He's not going to hit 40 home runs, so we'll see. I mean, he's a good player, but, I mean, it's a crapshoot. I mean, when you take him, I could take him for 7 straight days, and the guy won't hit a home run. So, it's kind of like hit or miss there, Billy Joe, but good call. All right, 0 for 1 here to Ramirez. That's a ground ball to third base. That's going to be a hard play. It throws across the diamond and gets Ramirez by a step. So, unfortunately, we can never get 1, 2, 3s, but the Miami Marlins did there as we go to the top of the second inning, and that was a quick first inning. That's about a 10-minute inning right there, folks. And I think this past week, we actually had a game that was an hour and 50 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, against the Tigers. So, who knows? That'd be nuts if we do something again like that. Welcome in, guys. Hey, listen, I haven't been here for a week. I'm very excited to see you all. I appreciate you stopping by. Take one little second, if you could, and smash that like button for me. I'd love to get up to 30 likes today. Love to get a big crowd in here as usual and talk some baseball. And hopefully we get a big crowd so we can do some Wheel of Winners today. Now, the next game that I will be doing is going to be, I don't think it's going to be this week. We play tomorrow the Rockies, 6:10. I won't be able to do that. I have to run on Tuesday, so I won't do that. And then on Wednesday, it's a day game. I won't do that. Thursday, we're off. So it looks like Friday, I'll be doing, Red Sox and Guardians. So I'll do Friday, and I probably am not doing Saturdays. So I'm going to probably just do Friday and Sunday. A couple things I noticed with Saturday, not as much people are available on Saturday afternoons. Maybe if it's a nighttime game, I'll do the Saturdays, but it looks like next week I'm just going to do Friday and Sunday, unless for some reason I get a massive crowd on Friday, and then maybe I'll think about doing the Saturday one. But I noticed the Saturday games at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, those just aren't prime times. People are out about doing stuff, so yeah. Appreciate you guys, though, for being here. We're at commercial break, end of 1-0-0. And I'll walk you through some bets that I have today, maybe at the next intermission. But we are set as Allen, who had a very good first inning, gave up a very long double, though, to Soler. And this is a first pitch strike again. I think that's the last 3 or 4 hitters who have swung at the first pitch. Garcia here in the 5-hole, batting 157. 157, and that is a pitch down low. It's 1-1 to him. So, Garcia not having a great start to his season, but Logan Allen in his first inning having a good start to his. That is swung on and missed. 85-mile-an-hour curveball down low. That's 1-2. Now, again, let's see if we can't get somebody out on a 1-2 pitch. Let's see if we can get somebody out. 1-2, and that's up high. 2-2, so I guess we can't. We just struggle with that. I like this Allen kid, man. He is working fast. I mean, the pitch clock is getting right to 10, and he's throwing. That is swung on and fouled off. It's going to be 2-2 again. And the Cavs still down by 9. 7.5 minutes left there in the second quarter. That is swung on and missed, and Allen's got 3 strikeouts in his first 4 outs of this game. So I loving this young kid. Let's go. Let's go, Allen, man. Keep this shit up. Let's go. Nice. Swing and miss. And I think all of them have been swing and miss, which is really good. You like to see that. So the number 6-hole hitter is going to be up. That's Chisholm Jr. Batting 213. Again, a first pitch swing and miss. 93-mile-an-hour fastball there by Allen. This kid looks dialed in right now. Working fast. And that is on the outside corner at 82. Taken for a strike. Quickly, 0-2 to Chisholm. And Allen just 21 pitches in. Trying to put Chisholm away here on the 0-2 pitch. And it's a ground ball to second base. That's going to be taken by Arias. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What's up, Storm? Hey, what's up, Storm? Great to see you, man. We finally made it back. No rainouts, no rain delays. Good to see you. All right, 2 outs. Nobody on top. 2 here. Allen's MLB debut, and he is going to that's 6 straight batters who swung at the first pitch, and the last 3 have swung and missed. So this is Juan Segura, 206, not batting well, as most of their team is not the Miami Marlins. That's taken outside at 92 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Allen, again, working quickly here. 25th pitch, and that is fouled off at 88 miles an hour, right down the middle of the plate. Segura wishing he could get that one back, and we'll see another 1-2. If you guys are coming in, don't forget to smash that like button. We have a batter timeout here with 2 strikes. I know Al's favorite. It is getting old, though, Al. It really is. It's just, I mean, 1-2 pitch. That is up in at 93 miles an hour. A good job there by Zunino to make sure it didn't go to the backstop, even though there's nobody on base. So 2-2's the count. Allen, that's a ground ball. There's Rosario, and he's going to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. This Allen kid, sign him up. He should be the #1 guy on our team right now. I haven't seen anybody work like this all season long, and I'm absolutely loving it. Let's go. Let's go, guys. All right, hey, I got some bets. Today. Let me know what you guys think. I'll just talk about my MLB ones. I do have the Carolina Hurricanes. It's the first period over there, and they did have a 1-0 lead. Let me see what it is now. Yeah, still looks like 1-0. Maybe? I think so. We'll see. So here's my bets here in the MLB today. I took Cincinnati money line. I like Cincinnati today. They are at the moment down 1-0 to the Pirates. Sorry, Billy Joe. I know the Pirates are your team. I did take Cincinnati, though. Washington, Minnesota. I actually took the under of that game. That one's just about to start. I took the Dodgers money line and Kansas City, LAA, Los Angeles Angels over 9.5. There's some other ones, but I won't give out everything because those go out to the people I pay. But yeah, Tribe no hitter going on. No, it's not. There was a double in the first. Yeah, there was a double in the first. Al, we don't do it. I don't know if that's... Well, I think that's a little bit about us not being patient at the plate, even though we're top 3, I think, in walks in the MLB. Well, it's kind of weird. I say we're not patient at the plate, but you hate the Pirates? They cut you? Listen, I know I say we're not patient at the plate, and we are top 3 in the majors in walks. The Guardians are. But I'm not talking about patience in seeing pitches and like in counts being patient. I'm talking about like when there's runners on base, not swinging at the first 2 pitches, or if there's a runner that can run on the first pitch of an at bat, like a Kwan, a Straw, Rosario, a Jimenez. I'm looking for those guys to not be swung on while they're on base. It's 1-1 here to Josh Bell, who's hitting 200. Who would have thought this guy'd get up to 200 after he was batting 0-7-1 about a week and a half into the season? So Bell, it is 2-0. Bell takes it on the other way. This is down the line, and it just looked like it went foul. You got the Hurricanes under 1.5 first period. You got the Knicks minus 2.5 Al, and Marlins money line. Yeah, you bet against us. I actually did go over 7. My free pick today was over 7 in this one. I did like that because I really did think Luzardo was going to give up some runs, but Allen's looking good, so maybe I should have rethought that. Hurricanes, I guess, is, for some reason, I don't know why that game updated, but that's a winner there, Al. I just saw that. It's 1-0. Yeah, I got the money line on the Hurricanes. I think they're just too good. All right, 2-1 here to Bell. Bottom second. Luzardo only 12 pitches here. And that is outside 3-1. Bell, again, close to leading or may lead the majors in walks. He can get on base, and it's a 3-1 count to him. I did, Billy. I did miss Muncie. I know, man. I know. Well, to be fair, nobody hit the ball in that game. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. 3-2 count here to Bell. Luzardo sets, shakes off a sign, and now delivers. And that is down low. Bell has walked as he does. And that's why I don't mind that guy in the 4-hole. Now, if we can just get somebody behind him who can hit the ball. And Gonzalez has been lately. But stop putting Naylor there. Yeah, Al, it has. The crazy thing is the over, I wasn't on this, but I did notice that the over, I think it was last game in game 2, they scored 4 goals in the last 3 minutes of the game or something like that. It was crazy. That would have been an awful bad beat there. All right, 0-1 pitch here coming to Gonzalez. Bell's on first, swung on it, 96 miles an hour right down the middle of the plate, right back to the screen, and it's quickly 0-2. Gonzalez hitting 173, but he's getting a little more at bats. He's getting a little more at bats, and I like this young kid. We'll see what he can do. The 0-2, and he swings and fouls this one off again. Spoils a good pitch up and in. So, if you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. Let's get up to 30 likes today. It is 0-0, bottom 2, runner on first, nobody out, and the 0-2 pitch, Gonzalez looks silly swinging at that one. And there's one out as Luzardo strikes out Gonzalez. And here comes up a guy who, again, I'm not sold on, and I know he had lightning in the bottle in the first week, but I'm back to not being sold on Naylor. He's just, I think he's just the type of hitter you just don't know where to put him in a lineup, quite frankly. And I guess 6 or 7 would be where you'd put him, and that's where Tito has him inserted today in the 6 hole. But he's only batting $161 after, 2 weeks ago, batting .350. And I know, with the small sample size, that's going to fluctuate pretty quickly, but still. The 0-1 pitch to Naylor, that is going to hit. Did it hit him? It did not. I think it hit the bat. It hit the barrel of the bat, and unfortunately it's 0-2 to Naylor. The ricochet caught the catcher. Where does that hit it's a check swing. So the way it looked kind of looked like maybe it hit his hands, but nope, that's definitely a check swing foul off there. That ends up kind of hitting the catcher in the process. So 0-2, Luzardo, runner on first, 1 down, and that is in the dirt. Good stop there, and it'll be 1-2. Ali was, man, I don't know. I honestly think that Tito just doesn't know what he wants to do with the bottom of the lineup. Naylor, Zunino, Arias, those 3, 6, 7, 8. I just, who's he want there? That's going to be a check swing, and he did not go. So Naylor's going to work the count to 2-2. By the way, the Cavs are down by 13 with 4 minutes left in that first half over there. Yeah, I'll be honest. I just don't know what he wants to do. I wish you could take Zunino out and just not play with a catcher, as Naylor has got this to a full count after being 0-2. Let's see if he can't be patient, wait for a pitch in his zone, and see if he can't get something going. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's get it. And he's going to take a timeout. There you go, Al. He took a timeout there. I mean, it wasn't 0-2, but it is 3-2. So I don't think Bell's going to be running. I just don't think he has got the speed. The 3-2 to Naylor, that's going to be driven into center, and it's a single. That'll move Bell up to second, and Naylor does a nice job of hitting there. He really waited kind of for that pitch. And it's first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And we have... we got Mike Zunino coming up. And if you haven't... Listen, guys, just so you're aware, in the last week, Mike Zunino has struck out every game he's played in, including a golden sombrero. I'm sorry, maybe there was one game where he didn't. He takes a first pitch swing and fouls off a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. The golden sombrero against Eduardo Rodriguez and the Tigers was quite embarrassing in that game. 0-1 pitch coming to Zunino, and that is going to be at the letters just a little bit too high, again at 97. 1-1 to Zunino, who's batting .333. That with runners in scoring position, let me clarify. But let me just tell you, as he takes one outside, this guy doesn't even play that much, too. I mean, I don't know why he needs so many off days. It seems like every other day he's taking a day off. 2-1 pitch. Coming to Zunino, who's batting .275 on the season, swings and misses there, and it's now 2-2. I will tell you, this guy is, if he strikes out here, it's going to be another long day for him. He just can't catch up to that 97 mile an hour, especially when it's in on the plate like that. The 2-2 from Luzardo. It's a pop, and it's going to go out of the plate. And we're going to do it again at 2-2. So, Luzardo having a little bit of trouble here in the second. He walked Bell. He gave up a single to Naylor, and that is a foul back. Good job of Zunino spoiling that pitch. I didn't think he was going to catch up to it, and he did. Fouls it off. We'll do it for a third time at 2-2. So, 2-on, 1 out, bottom 2, and a 2-2 pitch to Mike Zunino on the way. Luzardo looks in and delivers, and Mike Zunino is going to strike out, and guess what? We can add to his tracker, and he's now up to 18. That is 13 strikeouts, I believe, in his last 9 games, if I'm not mistaken, right? Something like that. 2 outs, 2 on. That's a pitch that you got to swing the baseball bat, Mr. Zunino. 98 miles an hour down and in. And Arias, who's batting $188, is our last hope here in the bottom of the second to keep things going. He swings at 97. Luzardo's really reared back here in the bottom of the second and started throwing some heat. He only gets better, I think, as the game goes on. So 0-1 to Arias with 2 on and 2 out. That is swung on and missed. Took something off that at 85. Arias looked pretty foolish. He was so far in front of that pitch. It was hilarious. So 0-2 to Arias, and Luzardo is going to try to strike out the side with a single and a walk sandwiched in between. And Arias spoils that breaking ball, and we'll do it again at 0-2. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. This should be a good game here. In Progressive Field, Cleveland 0, Miami 0, bottom 2 here. Luzardo checks the runners, and the 0-2, and that is off the plate at 88. 1-2 the count. Arias, nice job there taking that pitch. Very close, though. Very close. So 1-2. Luzardo checking Bell and checks Naylor at first. And it is going to be a foul off again. Arias doing a nice job staying in this count. Or in this at-bat. But he can't get the count better. Still 1-2 in favor of Luzardo. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bud. Friend of the channel. 1-2, and now it's 2-2. And this is exactly the situation Naylor put himself in. He kept fouling off pitches. He was patient. Luzardo made a couple mistakes, and he ended up putting a single out there into center field. Let's see if Arias can do the same thing. Come on, baby. One time, Guardians. Let's get it going. Just one time with some runners in scoring position. That is swung on and missed, and Luzardo ends up striking out the side, and we go to the top of the third, still at 0s. That's unfortunate, man. You get 2 runners on with 1 out, and you can't do anything. You got Zunino and Arias both striking out. So Luzardo looks good, too. I mean, he's a good pitcher. I hope we win, too, Jason, man. I really hope we win. We'll see what happens. All right, let's check some scores around the league. Phillies up 4-3 over the Rockies. Pirates 1-0 over the Reds. And then, other than that, it's just the Rays who have put a 2 spot on the White Sox in the bottom of the first. So, everything else just getting underway. Some good afternoon baseball. Like I mentioned, I have the Royals-Angels. I really do like the over 9.5 runs in that one. Jordan Lyles is going against Detmers. Both those pitchers, not good. None of them have won on the season. Both have over, I think, a 4.5 ERA. They're just not great pitchers. So, that's where I'm looking for my over today. I do like that one quite a bit. So, welcome in, guys. Hey, in the chat, let me know. How's your weekend going? Are you paying attention to anything else in the world of sports? I got the Cleveland Cavs game on. They're down 50-38 as we're at commercial break is at the end of 2 here in Cleveland. Yeah, just about 2.5 minutes left in the Cavs. They're down by 12. And unfortunately, if they lose this one, it would be what? Their backs against the wall. They'd be down 3-1 as with home court advantage. Really, that's unfortunate. So there's a little breakout there. Maybe they can cut it to 10, and there's gonna be a foul. And I think they're gonna be shooting some free throws there. What do you guys think about the Cavs series so far? Are you surprised? I'm not really surprised the Knicks are winning, to be honest. I thought the Knicks would actually beat them in this series, but what do you guys think about the Cavs? You think they have a chance to come back? It doesn't look like it right now, but who knows? Basketball is really, you only have to pay attention to the last 5 minutes of a game. So, all right, Logan Allen on to pitch the 3rd inning. 27 pitches through 2, and that's a first pitch ball to the 8-hitter Fortes, batting a $171. And if it sounds repetitive, where these guys aren't hitting above 200 for the Marlins, that's because that would be correct. I think the last 3 hitters have been all under 200, and I'm not sure Hampson next is going to be the guy to break that trend. We'll have to see. So, Fortes has a 1-0 pitch coming to him. Allen loves to work quickly here. He's been doing it pretty aggressively, and that is a 92-mile-an-hour fastball right down the heart of the plate, and it's 1-1. So, Fortes, 1 home run, just played 13 games so far in the season, not getting too many at-bats. And that's a ground ball to Rosario, who scoops it up. And Rosario is 3 for 3 on ground balls today. That's absolutely incredible. I love it. I love it. You know? Hey, if Rosario can stop making errors, maybe we'll do something defensively. Maybe, I mean, it would be really hard for him. You know what's disappointing? As a player, and he probably knows this, I mean, Gold Glove is just out of possibilities at this moment for him this season. Like, it just has to suck as a player knowing that. Maybe, and to be fair, as there's a first pitch strike to Hampson. Oh, Hampson is hitting 273 on the season, but he's only played 2 games, or 10 games, so that's a very small sample size. The 0-1 pitch to him, 92-mile-an-hour fastball, swung on and missed at the letters. But the thing with Rosario is maybe that's playing into him. Maybe he knows, like, he has screwed up so much, and he can't get a gold glove, that it just, maybe he's just overthinking every play over there in short. Maybe he needs to go to second base. Cleveland has cut it to 9 with a minute left here in the second quarter of the Cavs. 0-2 pitch on the way from Allen to Hampson, and that is swung on and fouled off out of play. So, by the way, I want to talk to you guys about something, because I keep seeing this on social media, and you know what? I'll probably wait here till the intermission, but I do have something that I want to talk to you guys about as Allen strikes out Hampson, and it is going to be 2 outs, and I think that is 5 strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken, for Allen. A nice breaking ball there on the outside corner. It was close. Bally Sports actually was honest. It was off the plate, so got a good call there. And there are 2 outs, top 3. Allen is 35th pitch, and that is in the dirt at 81 miles an hour. So, yeah, I want to talk about attendance in Major League Baseball stadiums for a second. And we'll talk about that. Bertie takes ball 2 up at the letters a little higher. 2-0 to Bertie. 0 for 1 on the day. This game's flying right now. It's only been, 31 minutes? Oh, Bertie takes this the other way into the gap. And it's not going to be in the gap anymore because Allen just gave up a solo shot to Bertie, the leadoff freaking hitter. And it's 1-0, just like that. Gosh, here we go again. So now it's been 3 games. 3 games in 22 in which we've only gone to the 6th inning without giving up a run. It's absolutely ridiculous that our starting pitching can just not give up runs. And actually, if you want to look at it a little more, it's something like we've only gone 6 games, I think, without giving up a run in the first 3 innings. I mean, it's crazy how bad we've been in the early going. So, all right, 0-1 and now 0-2 here to Cooper, and that's so disappointing to give up a solo shot when you had the guy in the hole 0-2. So Cooper 1 for 5 on the season, or in the series. Sorry, 1 for 5 in the series, batting .306 on the season. Allen gives up the solo shot. 1 run in, 2 outs, and this is going to be fouled off to the right-hand side. Man, God, that's so disappointing. Absolutely, I cannot stand it. 0-2 pitch, that is foul. Nice pitch there by Allen. Cooper spoiled that one. Oh, Allen was looking like he was a sure thing. I agree, giving up 1 run's not fine, but can we go 5 innings? Can we go 5 innings without giving up a run, like 1 time? We've done it 3 times. There's a strikeout, and Allen does a nice job of retiring the side there. And I know it's a solo shot, but it just gets super frustrating. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and all right, this is what I want to talk to you guys about attendance-wise. If you're just coming in, Miami just hit a solo shot. The leadoff hitter, Bertie, there, hits a home run. And Miami is up 1-0. We're in the middle of the 3rd inning. So I want to talk attendance for 1 second. And here's my thing. I keep seeing on social media people hating on like the Rays, the Pirates, the Indians, the Tigers on these baseball games where they're only getting like 3,000 to 7,000 people at the game. Okay? Now, listen. I would jump on board that and find it hilarious. But I think the problem the MLB has is, quite frankly, stop playing fucking day games on a Wednesday afternoon, okay? Or a Tuesday afternoon, or a Monday afternoon. That's the problem with attendance. 95, 99% of America works during the fucking day, or they have to go to work at 4 p.m. and they work a night shift. So stop playing fucking games in the middle of the week. Like, that's my problem with people getting on about, like, oh, the Tigers only had, at the doubleheader, they only had like 9,000 people. It was the middle of the effing day. Nobody's going to that game. I'll tell you right now, if my wife was like, hey, I saw the Guardians play on a Wednesday at 1. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to the game. You want to come with me? My wife would say, no, because I have a job. Like, what? What's the MLB doing with this? Of course attendance is down in those situations. Now, I get it. The Rays, in most situations, they have a smaller attendance. And we do too. And the Tigers, because they're bad teams. But don't get on a baseball team or an attendance if it's the middle of the fucking week. I mean, come on. All right, here we go. Bottom, that's my soapbox for the day. I'm going to get off of it. I'm just super frustrated with people who are getting on teams in attendance about a 1 o'clock baseball game in Detroit. 0-1, and that is taken down the middle of the plate to Miles Straw. 0-2, who's batting .275 on the day. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's get some runs. 0-2 to Straw. Luzardo, that is going to be fouled down the left field line. Come on. One time. Let's go. If you guys are just coming in, smash that like button. Glad to see everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. The 0-2 pitch to Straw is going to be down and in, or down and out. And that is going to be a 1-2 pitch coming up. So here we go. Let's see if we can't get something going. Let's get some runners on base. Let's get Straw. He's been kind of a rock this season. That's a bullshit call. That was inside and high in my opinion. But Luzardo's going to get a strikeout there. Yeah. Also, 3 or 4 worst attendances in cold weather, and it's also school days. Exactly, Al. That's another thing. You know, kids want to go to the game. Kids are a huge part of attendance. And it's just school's in session. I mean, who's dropping their kids off to school and then just going like, screw work, I'm going to go to the baseball game? Nobody. They don't do that. It's crazy to me how much people think that we should have 40,000 people in a stadium on a Tuesday. Sometimes 11:35 Eastern is when some of the games will start. 1-1 here to Quan. That's going to be a ground ball slowly to second, and there's quickly 2 out here in the bottom of the third. So our offense continuing to be bad. Yeah, I did see Al. I did see the blue and gold game. Yeah. Al, I got to ask you a question. I assume you're with me that Sam Hartman should be the quarterback of our team, not Buckner. I do like Buckner, but now that Sam Hartman has come over, I would assume, even though Freeman's saying there's going to be a battle. First pitch strike to Rosario there. Oh, all right, here we go. Bottom third, 2 outs, nobody on. Rosario 0-1, took a drive, almost knocked it out of the park last time up. That's inside. 1-1 count to him. Luzardo at about 50 pitches now, bottom third already. We've worked him to some counts, but really what we've been doing is fouling off a ton of pitches. The 1-1 to Rosario, that is fouled off again. It's 1-2 to him. Let's go. Ramirez waiting on deck, seeing if he can't get a shot at hitting another home run. I think all of his home runs this year is coming with runners on base. The 1-2 pitch to Rosario, that is swung on, driven deep to right field again, way back, and it's off the wall. And Soler, I think, hurt himself. It looks like Rosario's going to go for 3, and he's going to get in there with a stand-up triple. And redemption, Rosario, let's go, baby. Runner on third, and 2 outs with Ramirez coming up. His second triple of the season. He hit the exact same ball. It just has no carry. It can't get out of here. This one off the bottom of the short wall in right. And it looked like Soler may have hurt his ankle running into the wall. He took a second getting up. And Rosario, an easy stand-up triple. Let's go. Ramirez, 2 outs here. That's a first pitch strike on a breaking ball on the outside corner. 0-1 to him. Let's see if we can't get that runner in, tie this game up. Let's go. Ramirez, the 0-1 to him, and it's a check swing at the letters. Unfortunately, back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Luzardo has done a nice job of getting a hold or ahead of hitters at the moment. Ramirez, 253 on the season, only 1 for 9 in this series, those 2 games yesterday. Let's see if he can't come through in the clutch here. swings again at the letters at 98 miles an hour and fouls it out of play. So, Rosario 90 feet away from tying up this game. Ramirez, a true pole hitter, and that's in the dirt. Unfortunately, it was stopped there by the catcher. Rosario has to stay at third. So 1-2 coming up to Ramirez. Rosario takes a decent lead there at third base. Segura and Hampson got to be ready. About 70% of all the balls that Ramirez hits heads their way. The 1-2 pitch, that is swung on, and that is going to be fouled down the third base line. Just missed the line there. Had a chance. Had a chance. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's see if we got runner on third, 2 outs here, bottom 3, down 1. And Ramirez takes a drive, deep left center, way back, and it's fucking gone! Ramirez does it again with a runner on, and it is 2-1 Guardians. Woo! What a blast that was! 2-1 Guardians, bottom 3, and what a huge triple by Rosario to get Ramirez back up to the plate. And just like that, the Cleveland Guardians clap back and take the lead here in the bottom of the third inning. That was an absolute no-doubter. In fact, when Ramirez hit that, Luzardo absolutely did not even turn around. He stared at the plate, and it was massive. Way into the bleachers there in left center. I would have to say every single of Ramirez's home runs this season have been no-doubters. Bell, a 1-0 pitch to him. He checks his swing, and nope, he went around. So it is 1-1. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Just an absolute crush ball by Ramirez. 1-1 pitch to Bell. That's down in the dirt. It'll be 2-1. So, 2-1 here, bottom third. 2 outs, nobody on after Ramirez clears the bases with his home run. And a 2-1 pitch. Bell swings out of the zone on that one, and it's 2-2. Luzardo still throwing some massive heat here. 98 miles an hour on that pitch. 2-2 pitch to Bell. And that is swung on. Deep left field. Way back. We have gone back to back. Bell and Ramirez. Let's go. And it's 3-1 Guardians. Another absolute just no-doubter. Took a little bit of a 7-iron there on a golf swing to the short porch in left. And it's 3-1 Guardians. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Absolutely loving it. Smash that like button, guys. We are up 3-1 here in the bottom of the third after back-to-back jacks by Ramirez and Bell. And can Gonzalez make it a third one in a row? Now, here's the problem. Luzardo's pitching 97-98. The problem for him is if you get the bat on the ball, it's going to go out quick. And both of Ramirez and Bell did. Just a nice little 7-iron swing to the short porch and left, right over the Pepsi sign, and just enough to get over the high wall there. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Absolutely loving it here on this Sunday afternoon after a couple of really 4 out of 5 games this week have been pretty bad. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's get up to 30 likes. I know we can do it. Billy Joe, boom goes the dynamite is correct. And my over 7 actually is not looking too bad now. 4 runs, just 3 more needed. Too bad there's not Gonzalez puts a little bloop in the center, and it's going to fall for a single. And that's 3 hits in a row off of Luzardo. So the rally continues. Unfortunately, Naylor and Zunino are coming up, so I would assume that it's going to come to an end. But we'll see. Maybe Naylor can go deep. I really wanted to call 3 back-to-back-to-backs. That would have been awesome. But Gonzalez, a little bloop single there. I can't believe that fell down. Birdie is fast, and Chisenholm Jr. is fast. They just couldn't get to it. So runner on first and 2 down here. Bottom third, already 3 runs in. And let's see if we cannot get Naylor, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Another base knock here. And that is going to be outside, 2-0 to him. He worked a full count last time up. He was 0-2, actually. Worked it back to 3-2 and then singled into center field. So Naylor looking good on the day so far. Luzardo, his 66 pitch. That is swung on and grounded to first base. Just foul there. as Cooper grabbed it and stepped on first, but it was foul. So Luzardo, who literally with 2 outs had 50 pitches, is now throwing 17 plus more, and there's no end in sight. 2-1 pitch from Luzardo to Naylor. That is swung on. That's ripped into right field. That's a single, and that's going to bring Gonzalez all the way to third base. Runners on the corners now with 2 down, and that is 4 straight hits against Luzardo. And I would just imagine at the moment we are going to see a pitching discussion in the least here, with Luzardo struggling as he has really in the last two games that he's played in. Al, you're right, man. Back-to-back homers. We might not see another homer for 2 weeks, really. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. I hate to say it, but Zunino's up, and he's already struck out once today. Let's see what the guy does. Let's go. I got my legs kicked up. He takes a first pitch ball in the dirt, and it's 1-0 to him. Come on, Zunino, man. A frickin' jack here would be massive. 268 on the season, 0 for 3 in the series. Jason, man, I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be great. It would be great. I really don't want Zunino to hit 20 strikeouts today. By the way, he's played in, let's say 17 games, I think. So 162 divided by 17 is 9.52. So 9.52 is, there's the 1-0 pitch to him, and that is fouled off. So 9.52 times 17, which he started the day with. He's on pace for 161 strikeouts this season, Zunino. I bet you he could hit 200 if he tries. 1-1 pitch, runners on the corner, 2 outs. That is inside, 2-1 to Zunino. We got Arias, who not much greater of a hitter, coming up next. But let's keep the rally going here, Zunino. 2-1, 2 on, 2 outs. And that is swung on a miss. And they are going to let... That's a great steal job there by Josh Allen, as nobody was paying attention to him. And that's kind of, I guess, catcher indifference there. And they do send the runner there, Billy Joe. And we got runners on second and third. And Zunino has a 2-2 count on him. So if he could get a base knock, which he fouls that one out of play at 98 miles an hour. If he could get a base knock, we could open this game up, and all of a sudden it would be 5-1. So I think Naylor with 2 outs should be able to score from second. Who knows, though. The 2-2 to Zunino. That is swung on. Up here, Zunino swings and fouls it right back to the screen. By the way, Naylor, who they never even threw the ball down to second, looked absolutely awkward running into second. The 2-2. That is swung on and missed, and Zunino, as I told you, fucking sucks. He's awful, and I don't know why we even went out to get him. We go top 4. The damage was done, though. We got a 2-run shot by Ramirez, followed right up by a solo shot by Bell, and just like that, it is 3-1 Cleveland in this game going to the top of the 4th. Zunino, though, we got to update his tracker. He's at 19. So, here we go. That's a great inning there, guys. That's a great inning. That's what I like to see from the Cleveland Guardians. Let's go to the scoreboard and see what's going on around the league. Phillies, 7-3 over the Rockies. Top 8 in that one. Tigers, Orioles, top 4. That one is scoreless. Pittsburgh holds a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning there. Astros, Braves, zeros in that one, into 3rd. Jays, Yankees, zeros in that one, bottom 4. White Sox trail the Rays by 4 runs in the 3rd. And the Nationals, Twins, the Nationals are up 1-0 after the 1st. And Red Sox just started as well. They just took the lead over the Brewers. So, lots going on. Looks like the Hurricanes are beating the Islanders 2-0. I'm still surprised why I have no idea why the Carolina Hurricanes were minus 110 on the road today. I'll never get over it. If you guys are coming in, do me a favor. I'd love to get up to 30 likes today. Smash that like button for me. Appreciate all your support. We're going to see Logan Allen come out here in the top of the 4th, and let's see what this guy does with a lead now, okay? It's one thing to be 0-0, but now when you have a lead, let's see if you can hold it, Lynn. Let's see if he buckles down and gets it. So, let's go, Mr. Allen. Hopefully, some of our starting pitching can come back. We got McKenzie, who's injured. Plesac, I think, is a little injured, if I'm not mistaken. Quantrill's a little injured, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, there's nothing major other than McKenzie's, but just like some bumps and bruises. So there's a first pitch, top 4, and that's ball 1 outside to Soler, who had a huge double off the top of the left field wall. 1-0 pitch to him. He's going to rip this one into left field, and so that's how it starts after our 3-run rally is a single there. And a runner on first here in the top of the 4th. My complaint about Zunino, I loved Hedges. Pittsburgh managers is giving Hedges all the credit for handling the pitching staff. Yeah. Well, he's not a great defensive guy either, but my complaint with the guy is he strikes out and he's one of the worst hitters. I mean, I don't care defensively, especially now that rules have changed with the detachments from the mounds. You're going to have an uptick of steals in the percentage of people getting... I think having a catcher who can throw somebody out at second is actually going to become a thing of a past probably in the next 5 years, as it's 1-1 to De La Cruz. I mean, you don't have to agree with me on that, but I personally think, especially with now they're tweaking some things down in Single A with allowing runners to have an easier time stealing bases to make it more exciting. 1-1, that is a ground ball to Rosario. He scoops that up, goes to second, and to first, and we got a double play. And just like that, nobody on, 2 outs, top 4. That's a great double play there. And Rosario, I hate to jinx him, actually looking pretty good defensively today. Yeah, my thing with that, Al, is quite honestly, like, I think that becomes a thing of the past. Like, yeah, maybe, and even calling games now is a thing of the past for catchers. So I just think you need somebody who can hit the ball. There's a bloop shot, Rosario, and he made a catch, and that's going to do it. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Very quick inning there. After giving up a leadoff single, we get a double play ground ball, and then a bloop shot to Rosario, and Rosario takes care of about everybody there in the top of the 4th inning. So we go bottom 4, and it is Guardians 3, Marlins 1. What's up, Tribe? I have been to a Jackets game in Columbus. I don't like the place at all, though. I'm not a big fan of the arena. Well, let me rephrase that. So I got tickets for free, and they sat us behind the goal. And behind the goal actually has, like, the overhang of the upper deck. So, like, you feel like you're underneath something. It's like a baseball stadium. So, don't sit there. To be fair, I haven't been on the side during the game, but yeah, don't sit behind the goal. I was going to go down for a Penguins game this year, but it just never happened. There was always something going on, and I couldn't make it down. But yeah, Al, I agree. But if you look at our 3 catchers, I would put Gallagher in every day. He can't do worse at the plate than what Zunino does. Okay, for the most part. I think go to Gallagher. Let the youngster, get rid of Zunino. Just cut him and put the youngster in and just see what becomes of the guy. But I just think Zunino just is an absolute dumpster fire in my opinion. Can't stand him. So we go bottom 4 here, 3-1, and who do we got coming up? Arias, Straw, and Quan. So we're going to roll over to the top of the order, see if we can't get another rally going. I assume Luzardo is going to come back out, but hopefully we can get this guy out of the game and get to their bullpen here. So nobody on, nobody out. Bottom 4, Arias, the hitter. Luzardo's first pitch. It's in there for a strike at 94 miles an hour. And it's 0-1 to him. Tribe, I was down there before sports betting and where's the casino? Where's the casino in Columbus? I didn't even know there was one down there. Huh. Maybe that'll get me and my wife down there. 1-1, and there is a spray shot to the right out of play, and it's 1-2. As that hits the corner bar over there. So Luzardo looks in, and the 1-2 pitch fouled right back. Arias just missed that one. We got a 3-game set coming up against the Rockies. This is a team that, if we don't win 2 out of 3, I'm going to start questioning ourselves more than I already have, as there's a ball in the dirt, 2-2 to Arias. Quite frankly, the Colorado Rockies, not a good baseball team. Now, it won't be a very high-scoring affair as it's not in Colorado, although it still could be. But we got to take 2 out of 3. There's a swing and a miss, and Arias goes down for the first out of the bottom of the 4th inning. Cavs, the second half just started. It's 55-51. Cavs have now cut it to 4, so we'll keep you updated on scores there, and that's in the second half, just underway. And Miles Straw is going to be up, takes a first pitch ball off the plate, 1-0 to him. Let's go, Straw. Let's go, baby. 271 on the season, sprays that out of play into the club level. God, there's just nobody at the game today. It is a little bit chilly outside. I want to say it's probably 40 degrees or less. To be honest, I haven't gone outside today. I should. My wife went out shopping. When she gets home, I'll see what she has to say about the weather out there. So, 2-1 pitch on its way to Straw here. He's worked the count in his favor. And Luzardo throws a good 88-mile-an-hour fastball or a breaking ball there, and it's going to be hit into left field. 2 outs, and we're going to see the top of the order with Quan come up. So we're just not even an hour in, and we're almost about 4 innings in. So this one's kind of gone. I mean, the 3rd inning was quite long there with the Guardians rally, but pretty good pace. Both pitchers really throwing with about 10 seconds left on that pitch clock. First pitch strike there to Quan, who's 0-2 on the day. And the first week of the season I talked about, I think this guy's going to have some regression. And he went out strong that first week, but since then, absolutely fallen off the scale. And it's batting .241 now. 0-1 pitch to Quan, and that is up high out of the zone at 96. 1-1's the count. So Quan, the 1-1 pitch to him, pops this up to center field. Chisenholm is there, and he will nab that. And it is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Luzardo and the Miami Marlins. We go top 5, 3-1 Guardians over Miami. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's get a win. I don't even care how fast it is. Let's just get a win, right? Let's see, any score updates. The Phillies, man, they're putting up some runs. They're playing the Rockies right now. Rockies, by the way, 6-16 on the season. It's about to be 6-17. It's 9-3. There. Other updates. White Sox grabbed a run back from the Rays, and that's about it. Oh, Cubs 2-0 on the Dodgers. Cubs 12-8 on the year. We have some future bets. In fact, at this commercial break, let me tell you about the future bets that we have in play for Grandstand Bettors. We took the AL East winner as the Toronto Blue Jays. And let's see here. Let me go to standings. Let me see what we're looking. I know it's super early, but the Blue Jays, they're 6 games back of the Rays, but let's be fair. The Rays they're gonna fall back at some point, right? I mean, they've played some really easy teams here in the first part of the season. To win the AL West, we took the Mariners. They're 3.5 games back. I thought they would be a little bit better out of the gate, but the Guardians took some games from them. The Cubs, we have them over 77.5 wins on the season. That's looking actually pretty decent at the moment. They're on pace to hit that. Texas, over 82.5 wins. That's on pace to hit that. We took Minnesota over 83.5 wins. That'll be close. We'll have to see if they win the division. I'm going to say they hit that. We took the Angels over 82.5 wins. Again, that's going to be close again. We took Cleveland over 86.5. Unless we get better and we win the division, that's not going to happen. And then we took Cleveland, San Diego, and Milwaukee all to win the World Series. Hopefully one of those, all 3 being in the playoffs would be very nice, but hopefully we can hit that. There's a first pitch strike here to start the top of the 5th by Logan Allen. Twins down 1-0 in the second. That's nice. I mean, you know what's the craziest thing is we could win what 2 out of 6 games this week, and we could literally be tied for first after today. It's just that's how bad the division is. So, all right, here we go. 0-2 pitch from Allen to Chisenholm. That is on the outside corner. Did not call a ball though. Just close. Should have been. Looked like a good pitch to me. 1-2 to Chisenholm. Again, same pitch, same place, same call. It's now 2-2. The 2-2. Allen gets Chisenholm to swing on that one at 92 mile an hour, and it's fouled out of play out on the left side. So Chisenholm, speedy runner. Definitely not a 6-hole hitter in my opinion. He can hit with power. I'm a little surprised he's not up in the 2 spot or the 1, but I know they have Bertie up there today. I think Chisenholm might have been up there yesterday. But again, really think this could be... I mean, this guy, he can hit with power, but he could also bunt single his way on, and now it's 3-2. So he does have the mentality of a leadoff hitter for sure. So now that it's 3-2, you got to make a perfect pitch, in my opinion. Allen, only 55 pitches thus far, and he's going to get Chisenholm to ground out to second, and there's 1 out in the inning. I absolutely love that. So nice job there by Allen, working the counts quickly in his favor, and then he lost it and gets him to ground out to second base. MLB debut for Allen. 56 pitches here, and we got 1 out already in the 5th. Segura, the 7-hole hitter, takes a pitch which was, in my opinion, right there over the middle of the plate, but I guess it was high. So, oh, no, he did call a strike. Okay, I just didn't see him signal. So it is 0-1, now it's 0-2. Just, I guess the home plate umpire just taking his time back there. 0-2 pitch coming up. Nope, now they changed it. It was a ball, that first one. I don't know what Bally Sports is doing. Regardless, it's a pop fly into right field. Miles Straw is going to wave Gonzalez off, and there's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely a fantastic game so far for the Guardians. Couldn't have scripted it better myself. And the Carolina Hurricanes, by the way, up 3-0 over the Islanders. Loving that. Let's go. So, top 5, 2 outs. Nobody on base. And Logan Allen is dealing right now. Gets Fortes to swing there on the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to him. So, 0-1. Fortes 0 for 1 on the day. And that is a ground ball up the middle for a single and a 2-out single. I hope this doesn't start anything from the number 8 hitter, especially with Hampson, who's got some power in the 9th spot today. So, hopefully it doesn't start anything. Let's get it going. Top 5, 2 outs, 1 on. Allen, 60-second pitch coming up. Come on, Allen. Let's get something. Let's get out of this quickly. Let's go. 1 on, 2 outs. Top 5, first pitch to Hampson. That is going to be a ball outside. Hampson, 2 for 5 on the day, 261 on the season. Again, he can't hit with power. This guy, I think, used to play for Colorado back in the day. That's outside 2-0. So Allen hasn't had to work too much in the stretch. It is good to kind of see him and how he responds to this situation. He is a lefty, though, so he's holding the runner on pretty well. 2-0 pitch to Hampson. He takes that the other way. It's going to be a bloop job into right field. Gonzalez is going to get it and throw it to third, but unfortunately now there's runners at the corners, and we're going to go to the top of the order here with 2 outs. Kind of similar to what Cleveland did in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. And now Bertie, who's already hit a home run, is going to be the batter. A nice little bloop job. I don't understand why Gonzalez didn't even try. I mean, Gonzalez easily could have tried to die for that. I just don't know what he's doing there. So, 2 on, 2 outs. And Bertie, who hit a solo shot up last time, is going to take a pitch on the inside corner. It's 0-1 to him. Bertie, 2 for 7 in the series, 231 now on the season. Strikeout in the 1st inning. home run in the second at bat, and that's deep to center field, but not far enough as Miles Straw's there at the warning track to retire the side, and we go bottom of the fifth, 3-1 Guardians. Woo! Alan liked to give us a little bit of hesitation there that we were going to get out of that inning, but we certainly did. And we go bottom 5, up 2 runs over the Marlins. By the way, the Cavs have now tied, now taken the lead on the Knicks. They'll be at the line with a chance to be up by 3 points with 5:44 left in the third quarter. And the Cleveland Cavs, who were once down by 14, are now up by 2, looking to make it 3. Woo! All right, let's go. Let's go. So, any new scores? Let's see here. Rockies still winning. Nothing else going on. Nationals, yep, 1-0. Red Sox, 1-0. Cubs, 2-0. Nope, no new scores going on around the league. Kind of a boring Sunday in baseball. A lot of good pitching going on out there. With the exception of being in the Phillies game. Al, I'm playing you in fantasy baseball this week. And I apologize because I think I'm doing pretty well. Sorry, buddy. And I have Ramirez and I have Bell, who both hit homers for me today. So that was a good start for my fantasy baseball day. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, smash that like button. Good to see everybody. I do like that too, Al. I like that he's lefty. I absolutely like that he's lefty. For sure. We just never have enough lefty pitchers. I mean, what do we have? Herron, right? And is there anybody else out there in the bullpen? Who else in the bullpen other than Herron? Who am I missing? All right, Rosario's going to start things off. We got 2, 3, 4 hitters in the bottom of the 5th inning. Guardians up 3-1. That is driven. Rosario is going to get another double here to lead things off in the 5th. He has looked absolutely amazing. He's hit the ball. He has a double, a triple, and the first time up, he almost hit a home run, but it was caught at the wall. So that is going to be a leadoff double, and maybe things are coming around for Rosario. Absolutely a great day at the plate. And he's going to get a good score for me after this game, I can tell you that. So bottom 5, Cleveland trying to add on to this lead. And Ramirez is going to be up again with a runner on base. With first base open, I'm not sure you really want to throw right down the middle to him. Home run last time up with Rosario on third. He's on second now this time around. And it's a first pitch strike on the inside corner. This will be Luzardo's 90th pitch coming up. And Luzardo takes or throws a 95-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle, which Ramirez takes. Henches, that's right. He's going to be back in a week. Yeah. Well, I hope yeah. But lefties are, that's few and far between. If you can get a good set of lefties, that's going to help out your bullpen. 1-2 now to Ramirez as that was in the dirt. So, let's see if we can't get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 on, nobody out. Ramirez swings, and he was so in front of that one. And he fouls that into the screen down the left field line. 1-2 will stay at it. Ramirez, 2-run shot there in the bottom of the 3rd. It's now the bottom of the 5th. Rosario on second. He takes this one into the air, but not far enough this time. And that probably... Oh, it's almost... It is almost miscommunicated there by Chisenholm and the left fielder, De La Cruz. They almost ran into each other. That would have been hilarious, but unfortunately it is going to be the first out of the inning, and we're going to see Josh Bell come to the plate. Woo, little miscommunication there, and that could have been bad, but ends up going the way of the Miami Marlins. So... First pitch. Oh, Rosario's going to steal third, and he's safe. Rosario just stole third base. Nice job on the first pitch to Bell, which ended up being a strike. But Rosario stole third base. The throw was close. We'll have to take another look at it. And it looks like he is safe. Just gets his tippy toes in there. And, woo, so close. Hell of a throw there. Hell of a throw. But a good steal by Rosario. And a sac fly here would add on to our lead. That's what I love about that. The sac fly added on to our lead. Let's go. Let's go. So I think they challenge this, or they're gonna be a replay. Call on the field is safe. Honestly, from what I'm seeing, you cannot overturn this. There's no way you can overturn this call, in my opinion. Just no way. I mean, from one angle, it looks like, okay, maybe the heel of his glove's on his toe, but yeah, from the other angle, it doesn't look like it at all. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Waiting for the umpires to make a decision. They're really taking their time on this one, guys. I mean, just absolutely taking their time. Oh, 0-1 pitch is going to be coming to Bell. If the call does stand, sac fly here for the Guardians will get the runner from third home. And let's see if it's going to stand. They're really just milking this. Come on, let's go. They're just taking their time. Yeah, he's safe. All right, finally. Yeah, he's safe. Let's go. Let's go. He's safe. Yeah, there's no way that was getting overturned. No way that one was getting overturned. So, runner on third, one out. Bell's the hitter. And let's see if we can't get something going with a sac fly to make this a 3-run lead for the Guardians. 0-1 to Bell. And that is swung on down the left field line, foul. And now it's 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch to Bell, that is going to be down the line. That's going to be a fair ball, and that's going to score Rosario. It's going to be 4-1, and Josh Bell, who hit a home run last time up, is going to be in with a stand-up double, and it's 4-1 Guardians, bottom 5. Woo-wee! Let's go, baby. Josh Bell is starting to really heat up here, hitting. Him, Ramirez, and Rosario, just absolutely 2, 3, 4 hitters today have been on top of Luzardo's pitching, especially since the third inning. And I'm not quite sure why Segura's playing off third base that much. I just don't understand that play by him. It's just, I don't know what you're doing there. Luzardo's going to get the heave-ho on his 96 pitch, and he is going to be, woo! I love it. I love it. He's taking it out of the game, and we're going to see Barnes come in, the right-hander for the Miami Marlins. Let's go, Guardians. Let's go. Al, you're right, man. Speed up the game. Speed up the replay. It's taking way too long on that shit, for sure. So, all right, 4-1, Cleveland Guardians. And my free pick over of 7 is actually looking pretty decent if we can get maybe one more run home in this inning. That'd give us 6, and then I just need 1. You know our bullpen's going to give up a run for sure. The Braves took the lead on the Astros. They're up 1-0 in that one. What else? Red Sox 3-0 over the Brewers. Cubs still 2-0 over the Dodgers. Nothing else really going on. So some low scores here, but we go have a pitching change, and when we come back, a chance for hopefully Gonzalez, SpongeBob himself, to knock in another run and extend the lead. So 4-1 Guardians, bottom 5, 1 out, 1 on, and let's see if we can't get these bats started going here and continue going throughout the week as we play the Rockies for a 3-game set and then on to play the Boston Red Sox. Let's go. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving the game. It's been a good one so far, for sure. Woo. The wife just came home. Is it cold out there? Is it cold? What? Yeah, it's freezing outside. It's freezing. 40 degrees here in Cleveland. Woo! All right, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're just coming in. We got a pitching change here at Progressive Field. The Cavs are up by 1 with 1 minute left here in the third quarter. I'll keep you up to date on what's going on there. So, Cavs game's close, but the Guardians, they're trying to take hold of this one here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So, Josh Bell's going to be at second base. The new pitcher is going to be Barnes. Right-hander here. 8 games, 1-0 record, 2.35 ERA, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .214 off of him. We'll see if he comes in and he shuts down the opportunity for us to score more runs. But I like the fact we got Gonzalez up here. Little righty-on-righty action. That's probably why they brought him in. Gonzalez 1 for 2 on the day. Had a bloop single last time up. The 5-hole hitter, that is up high at 91 miles an hour to start him off. Gonzalez, 3 for 9 in the series. Getting a little more at-bats, creeping that batting average up. It was at 168 about a week and a half ago. It's now at 185. The 1-0 pitch to him, that's up and out of the zone at 92. Quite frankly, if I'm the Marlins, I don't really care if I walk Gonzalez to get to Naylor, Zunino, and Arias, because I can't imagine one of those 3 guys is gonna beat you, but who knows. The 2-0 pitch to Gonzalez from Barnes, that's up high. I'm not sure why Gonzalez swung at that. He held off the last 2, and in fact, to concur, he's shaking his head. He knew he shouldn't have. So, 2-1. 2-1 to him. He's a pole hitter. About 63% to the left side of the infield. Checks the runner at second, does Barnes. The 2-1 pitch to Gonzalez, that's right down the middle of the plate at 94 miles an hour. And just like that, the count is even at 2-2. So he helped him on the 2-0 pitch, and then he took one down the middle of the plate on the 2-1 pitch. And Barnes looking for a big strikeout to keep this game at 3 runs. Gonzalez waiting Barnes, the set, the pitch, the 2-2, and that is another bloop job, and that is going to be into left field this time. Bell is not going to risk it and go over to third, so it's going to be 2 down here in the top or bottom of the 5th inning, and we're going to see Josh Naylor come up, who had a single to right field his last time up, right in between first and second base. Let's go. Let's get it going. All right, so it is going to be Naylor at the plate, 2 outs, bottom 5, and Bell is going to be taking a massive lead there off second. That one's in the dirt, 1-0 the count to Naylor. Cavs down by 2 at the end of the third quarter. So 1-0 to Naylor. Barnes just in the game for the Marlins, the pitcher. Bottom 5. And that is swung on. Big rip there by Naylor. Fouls it back to the screen, 1-1. It's not that I don't like Naylor, quite honestly. I think this guy has he's much better than his brother, I'll tell you that. But he's just way too inconsistent, and his streaks, when they're good, are not as long as when his streaks are bad, which he's kind of been in the middle of. I know he's 2 for 2 on the game, but he's kind of in. He had been in a slump up until this point. Swings over top of that one on that breaking ball, and it's 1-2. So 1-2, 2 outs, 1 on, and a run in here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-1 Guardians over the Marlins. Trying to add on here. And Naylor is going to take a nice high fastball right around the head at 94 miles an hour. It's 2-2 the count. So 2-2. Naylor steps in. Barnes checks Bell at second with a moderate lead. Sets and delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And that'll end the 5th inning for the Guardians. We go top 6. But a run in. And it is a 4-1 lead for the Guardians with Logan Allen absolutely looking phenomenal on the mound here for Cleveland. So, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it at the moment. Let's go. Cleveland Guardians looking good. Let's get you updated on some scores around the league. The Tigers in Baltimore, zeros on the board. Bottom 6 in that one. Pirates have a 1-0 lead over Cincinnati. Atlanta 1-0 over Houston. Toronto put a 3 spot on the board over the Yankees. Tampa 4-1 over the White Sox. Minnesota trails Nationals 1-0 in the third. Boston 3 over Milwaukee. And again, the Dodgers have tied up the Cubs 2-2 with the afternoon games just getting underway. Oakland, Texas, KC, Angels, and San Diego, Arizona. So those just about to get underway. Looks like the Hurricanes are going to beat the Islanders and take a 3-1 series lead in that one. And, yeah, a good day so far betting-wise. Absolutely love it. My free pick of the week on our email subscription was the Reds' money line. But they have yet to put up a run. But they're only down 1-0. Plenty of time. Plenty of time left in that game. So, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, a lot of good stuff, guys. Appreciate you stopping in. Sunday afternoon baseball, small crowd in here. Probably won't do Wheel of Winners today. Probably won't do. I don't know. Just could not get the show. Just could not get the showing today. I don't know. I think it's like hit or miss. I'm just waiting. I can't wait to do some of these night games. I think we get a better crowd, when it's like a 7 o'clock Thursday night game, which I am looking forward to, but right now, all these games are at like 6 o'clock or during the day, which I just think is so stupid. By the way, I get nobody's from the West Coast, like the Guardians baseball, you're not trying to promote it to the West Coast, but having these games at 6 o'clock, it's like 3 o'clock West Coast time. Again, people are working, so the viewership is just going to be down. I just don't get it. Logan Allen, first pitch swinging foul there by Cooper, the number 2 hitter for the Marlins. 0-1. Now swung over top that one at 91. It's 0-2 quickly. Allen only 68 pitches here in the 6th inning of this. He has made fast work of the Marlins today. That is strike 3. 1, 2, 3 pitches. And I think that's his 6th strikeout of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to somebody double check that, but I think that is around his 6th or maybe 7th. So Logan Allen in his major league debut, to be fair, has the advantage, as nobody has anything on this guy. Nobody's faced him. Here's the number 3 hitter, Soler. Last time up, I'm pretty sure he hit a rope shot down the left field line for a double. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Allen, 1-0 pitch to him. That's outside, 2-0. Allen literally using no time in between pitches. 13, 12, 11, 10, and he's pitching it. And there it is, the 2-0. And that catches the outside corner at 91 for a strike. 2-1 to Soler. Allen, the 2-1 pitch, that's grounded foul, and now it's an even count at 2-2. I love this guy. See, if you want to talk about speeding up the game, I like the pitch count that it's doing. Like these guys that pitch fast are just making the game that much quicker. I think this is phenomenal. I still think in the playoffs, take it away though. So. Al, they did that for school kids, so that they could come after the school. Well, I think it's stupid. 3-2 pitch, and he loses him, and there's going to be a runner on first. So, Soler's on first. De La Cruz is coming up in the cleanup spot. Unless you're busting in 30,000 kids to a game, I mean, then I expect to see kids there, but when I look at it, I don't see any kids. All right, here we go. Runner on first. 1 out here in the 6th inning. Allen, 75 pitches thus far in the game. I would say if he can get out of this inning with any trouble and maybe in the next 10 or 15 pitches, they might throw him in for a 7th inning, but I expect this to probably be his last. There's a 91-mile-an-hour fastball to De La Cruz, and it's 0-1. Allen checks the runner at first, and that's off the plate at 83 with a breaking ball there. 1-1. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's get out of this inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Come on. And let's not let our bullpen screw this shit up today. Allen, I've noticed with his with a runner on base, is the complete opposite style of pitcher. He is going extremely slow. In fact, he's running this pitch clock down all the way to like 4 seconds from 20. So Stephan is warming up in the bullpen for the Guardians. The 1-2 pitch, and that is swung on right back to the screen, and it's going to be 1-2 again. So 1-2 the count. Runner on first. Allen delivers. That is swung on and fouled down the third base line. We'll do it again at 1-2. Allen, 80 pitches on the day. 13 in the first, 14 in the second, 16 in the third, 6th in the fourth, 17 in the fifth, and 14 in the sixth here. That fourth inning, 6 pitches, 3 outs. I believe that was the single, the double play, and he even gave up a hit in that inning. It was a single double play, and then it was a fly out to left on the first pitch. There's a good pitch on the inside, just wasn't called, so it's 2-2 here to De La Cruz. De La Cruz does have some pop in his bat, but we really haven't given in to him. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Let's see what Allen goes with here on the 2-2. That is swung on and missed. He strikes out another one, and there's 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Let's go. And the 5-hole hitter in Garcia will be the batter. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Fantastic. 2, 4, 6, 7 Ks for the young kid. That's down low at 83. 1-0 to Garcia. So, runner on first, 2 outs, top 6, 4-1 Guardians. And there's a foul off, 1-1, the count here to Garcia. By the way, the Cavs have a chance to tie it with a free throw here with just under 10 minutes left in the game. We'll keep our eyes peeled on that. Hey, Arata. Looks like they're doing well today. They sure are, buddy. They sure are. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. This major league debut by Logan Allen is been fantastic. In fact, it's been a 10 out of 10. Billy Joe, for us, I do not believe so. No. We're lucky to get to like the 7th inning, which Allen is probably not going to do, but the 6th, I mean, and there is strike 3. Allen has struck out the side. He's got 8 strikeouts. He's got to be coming out of the game in the next inning, but just a standing ovation in Cleveland for the youngster. 4-1 Guardians as we go to the bottom of the 6th. You can't ask for anything more. 8 strikeouts in his major league debut against the Marlins team, which, I mean, doesn't have the greatest offense, but still, I'm not going to take away from what he has done here today. Yeah, 18 wins and 3 losses is crazy thus far in the season, for sure. For sure. But, hey, they've played some easy competition, in my opinion, so... All right, hey, if you're just joining us, guys, I don't think we're going to hit 30 likes, but hey, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. Would love to hit maybe 20. 20 likes would be awesome. Atlanta just went up 2-0 over Houston, and there's nothing else going on since last time I updated scores. So we'll check back after the next commercial break. It is the going to the bottom of the 6th here in Cleveland. The Cavs now down by 3 points with 9:20 left. There in New York, down 2-1 in the series. There's a 3-pointer for the Cavs, and it is missed, and a rebound by the Knicks with a chance to up their lead. So things not looking great in the basketball area of things of Cleveland, but for sure the Guardians doing a nice job today, up 4-1, and those hits are coming. So, yeah, Cavs now down by 5, just under 9 minutes, 80-75 in that one. So... yeah, I think this Knicks team is a different squad this year, and I don't think they're going to let down. So, Kelenic hit his 5th home run yesterday. Wow, he's a good player, man. He's a great player. Absolutely love that guy. He's fantastic. Yeah, I enjoy watching him play. He's a good guy. Good guy for sure. I'm surprised he has 5 already though. Last time, he must have had a great couple of weeks because I didn't think he was hit. I didn't see him hit his 2nd for a while. But yeah, I did. Maybe I misspoke there. Maybe I did see him hit that. I don't know. All right, here we go. Mike Zunino, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Shocker. Can he hit 20 strikeouts on the season? He takes a first pitch ball here. Barnes is still going to be the pitcher for the Marlins. There is a fly ball very high. Too high. What do you mean too high? It's too high. And the shortstop there is going to catch it. That is going to be Hampson. And there's one down. So not a strikeout, but still, Zunino, you suck. You're always going to be bad, in my opinion. So, there's a little in-game highlight of the Tampa Bay up 4-1 over the Sox. All right, Arias, who's not good either, 0 for 2 on the day. And Barnes delivers to him a first pitch strike on the outside corner. A little breaking ball at 81 miles an hour. It's a good pitch there. Kind of looked a little low to me, though. Oh, he hit 4 home runs in 4 games? Yeah, well, maybe that's why. I was like, where did he go? Arias takes one the other way. This has got some room, and it is foul! Off the wall, all the way out there in right field. Wow. Woo! Arias put a beating on that ball, and it just went about 5 feet to the right of the pole, off the wall. Just foul. Damn. 0-2. Just missed the drug mart sign in fair territory. Yeah, about 5 feet. So close. I thought it had a chance to get out, but he didn't. Listen, the Oakland A's are the worst team that I think I've ever seen. They're on pace to win, I think, like 33 games this year. The 0-2 pitch to Arias with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and that is going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Yeah, I talked about this, I think, on a video 2 days ago. Yeah, I mean, they look so bad. And also, they should have not even won their 4th game. The Rangers blew that game a couple days ago. So, yeah, they're a sad baseball team. There's a foul off, on the hands of the catcher there, Fortes. Ouch. So, umpire is going to walk that one out to the mound to give him time. Catch, on the wrist. So he gets a foul ball off the bat of Arias. God, that's how you break wrists right there. Gosh. Yeah, he's hurting. Oh, that hit him square on the wrist. Gosh. I don't know how some of these guys deal with that, man. If that hits me on the wrist, I'm in the fetal position asking for my grave to be dug. And this guy just stands up and he grimaces and then has the guy come out and touches him to make sure that it's not a broken wrist, I would assume. So they are checking on Fortes. And so there's a little timeout here. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please make sure you do so. While we're waiting on, and he's shaking his wrist. I think we're gonna see that this guy's gonna have to come out of the game after this inning. I don't think he's gonna be able to throw a baseball, to be quite honest with you, the way he shook that hand. Let's see. He threw one and he looked okay. He's okay. All right. So Fortes manages through the pain. He's gonna stay in. That's kind of crazy to me. I don't understand how these guys get hit and stay in ball games. Although nobody and nothing can compare to hockey players. There was a guy who had 75 stitches in his face the other day in hockey and then comes back and plays. That's crazy to me. Speaking of hockey, Carolina's up 4-0 in that one. I'm not worried about my money line bet on that. 1-2 pitch coming to Arias here with 1 out. Bottom 6, nobody on. And that is in the dirt, 82 miles an hour. And Fortes still checking his wrist there. By the way, we had Ahmed Rosario, I believe, as our over total bet. Right? Did I? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that was something else. I can't tell. Sometimes when you have bets out there, you just don't know. All right, 3-2 pitch coming to Arias. Bottom 6, this game has kind of slowed a little bit here in the last couple of innings. Three-two. This Barnes guy takes fucking forever to pitch. And that is going to be a strike 3 called on the outside, and Arias is down. I think it's 2 strikeouts on the day for him. And we'll see Miles Straw come up to see if he can't get a 2-out rally going here for the Guardians. That's the same pitch as the one before, right there on the outside corner. It's a perfect pitch. It's a knuckle curve. Right there. Bally Sports puts it up right there on the outside. Perfect pitch. All right, here we go. Let's see if Miles Straw can get things going. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Hasn't had a great series. And he takes a ball 1 there outside. So Straw on the season, 268, 1 for 9 in the series. As I mentioned, not good. And he's kind of, after a first few couple of hot weeks, he's gone from like batting 340 to 268 rather quickly. 2-0 to him after a ball outside. Straw, patient at the plate. He can walk, he can run while he's on base, but he just needs to get there first. 2-0, Barnes sets and delivers. And that is right down at 91 miles an hour in the middle and heart of the plate. And Straw just stood there with his bat on his shoulder. So 2-1 to Straw. And the 2-1 pitch is going to be a ground ball. That's to Hampson at short. Throws, and that is side retired for the Guardians in the bottom of the 6th. We go top 7. Guardians 4, Marlins 1. And let's see if we can't get something going with maybe Stephan. Stephan might be coming out, right? Let's see if we can get him. Let's go, Stephan. I would love to see Stephan come out, go 1, 2, 3, right? Go 1, 2, 3. Absolutely love that. All right, so top 7, 4-1. Glad you guys can stick around, those of you that are in here. Appreciate the support. April 23rd, Cavs are down by 7 with 6.5 minutes left to go in that game. And unfortunately, the Ahmed Rosario was for my Patreon subscribers. That's a little street bet that we're doing. Yep. So hey, at least we got him to win. That was an easy winner. Easy winner there. All right, updates on some scores around the league. Pittsburgh still 1-0 on the Reds. Damn, can't get any offense there by the Reds. Toronto took a 4-0 lead on the Yankees. Minnesota now up 2-1 on Washington. And Texas put a 3-0 lead up on the A's in the top of the 3rd. Everything else starting shortly or on Sunday Night Baseball with the Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Looks like the Islanders did put up a goal finally in that 3rd period. I think it's a little too late kind of situation there. So looks like the Carolina Hurricanes will go up. And by the way, the Knicks are now up by 7 with 6 minutes left. They just hit a massive shot as Cleveland was trying to close it so within 1 possession. But the Knicks, different team this year, resilient. All right, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. We're at 13 likes, which is awesome. Let's see if we can't get to 20 likes. That would be awesome. I'd appreciate that on this Sunday afternoon. It's 3:18 here on the East Coast. Stephan is going to be our new pitcher as we go to the top of the 2nd inning. Nobody out. Stephan, 193, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, 235 average he's got hit against. Yeah, that's Vasquez. I forget who it is. It starts with a V if I'm not mistaken. But to be fair, Hunter Green's pitched well. Just gave up 1 run on the other side of things. So there's a first pitch ball from Stephan to Chisenholm Jr., the 6th hitter here, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Has got speed, so unfortunately, if you can't get this guy out and he gets on base, he's probably going to steal a base. I think we have a timeout by Chisenholm, or was that a pitch count thing or pitch clock? All right, I think it was just a timeout by Chisenholm. 1-0 pitch coming up. Stephan sets, delivers, and that's a ground ball, and that's a base hit up the middle, and here we go with our bullpen shit again. We just can't go 1, 2, 3. We just can never do it. And now Chisenholm's on base, and you got the 7-hole hitter in Segura, who he's got a little pop. He can do it. He can hit home runs. So Stephan on 2 pitches is giving up a hit here to start the 7th. And I know Logan Allen is sitting there waiting patiently to see if he can get his first major league win in his debut. And he's going to have to rely on this shaky at best bullpen. There goes Chisenholm, just like I mentioned. That goes into center field, but good job there by Arias backing it up. So runner on second now with nobody out. And Segura is up. Zunino can't throw out anybody, ever. I mean, he's one of the worst. I keep saying he's just the worst. He's the worst baseball player in the history of baseball. 0 for 1, Segura. Looks like Segura put some pounds on here lately. Chisenholm, good lead at second. Stephan goes to the plate, and it's popped dead straight up. Ramirez, who's got 3 errors on the season, does grab this one, and there's 1 down here in the 7th. So a good way to come back for Stephan and get an out there. And we're going to see the 8-hole hitter and maybe the 9-hole, and definitely probably the 9-hole hitter coming up. So, runner at second, that's Chisenholm. Led off with a single, stole a base on the first pitch to Segura. Now we have the catcher, Fortes, who got hit on that wrist. Interesting to see how he deals with this at bat. And that is a first pitch strike on the inside corner at 94 miles an hour from Stephan. So, Fortes, 1 for 2 on the day, 189 on the season. He had a ground out and a single, 2 for 5 in the series. And Stephan delivers the 0-1. It's nice breaking ball in there at 85, now 0-2. George Soriano, the new pitcher, probably coming in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Marlins, is warming up out there in the bullpen. Fortes, the pitch, 0-2, rips it foul down the right field line, right there at the letters. Had a nice rip, just couldn't straighten it out. Don't really want to do that pitch again if I'm Stephan. Looks like Fortes had his number and just couldn't catch up to it by just a millisecond. So, Chisenholm trying to distract Stephan at second a little bit here. The 0-2 pitch that's in the dirt, and Chisenholm's going to go to third base. So, runner on third with less than 2 outs. And Zunino, I mean, you got to block that, man. I know it was in the dirt, but at least put your body in front of that shit. And as the games go on, Zunino just continues to show us why he's not a good catcher, a hitter, or just all-around baseball player. In fact, on that pitch, he tried to put his right hand out and catch it rather than his glove. I mean, that should just tell you something. So, 1-2 pitch to Fortes from Stephan. Runner on third. Still a three-run lead here for the Guardians, and that is going to be driven. Now, this time, instead of Fortes being behind it, he was in front of it. It goes down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. The Cavs are down by 9 with 5 minutes left. Keep you updated if it gets any closer, but right now it looks like New York is prompted to take a 3-1. Oh, it's down to 7 with 5 minutes, so we'll keep you updated on the score with the Cavs. 1-2 pitch coming to Fortes. Runner on third, 1 out. Top 7 here, 4-1 Guardians. Stephan sets and delivers. That is, check swing by Fortes. Outside, though, 2-2. Woo! That's a close check swing there. The 2-2 pitch to Fortes. And that is, man, he almost threw that, and that would have scored a run. That time, Zunino does block it, and it is full now, 3-2. And, here's my situation with my the bullpen here. Why would you even try to... I know he's not trying to walk this guy, but if you walk this guy, now you risk rolling over the top of the order. I mean, you got the 8-9 hitters coming up. You should get... Even if he gives up a sac fly, let him hit the ball. The 3-2 to Fortes, that is... Oh, my God, we got lucky. I thought it was inside, but it's a called strike 3. I thought that was way inside, but hey, 2 outs, top 7, and you got the number 9-hole hitter here in Hampson. That looks off the plate. I'd like to see this from a straighter angle, but I think we got pretty lucky there, guys. That's fine. We'll take it. All right, 2 outs. Runner on third. Stephan can get out of this if he can get Hampson here. First pitch to him is right at the knees at 96 for a strike, 0-1. Hampson 1 for 2 on the day, 3 for 6 on the series, 292 on the season. This guy played for Colorado, has some pop, like I said, for a number 9 hole hitter. A little surprised that he doesn't hit 5. That almost hit him at 95, and it's 1-1. Yeah, this guy could definitely hit some home runs. I'm a little surprised. He can also... He also has some speed, but he's got a little pop. Maybe that also would have been the Colorado Rockies' air density helping him out with that. That is off the plate at 86, and it's going to be 2-1. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button if you could. Can we hit 20? That would be awesome if we could. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. It's a 2-1 count here to Slappy, 2-1, and that is fouled out of play, and it's 2-2. If we can get out of this inning, we should see most likely Karashek and Clase, I would think, in the 8 and the 9. I know they pitched both yesterday in that second game, but that's really, I think they pitched in that game because they hadn't pitched in a while. So, Stephen is going to step off the mound here, take a little second, compose himself with the 2-2 pitch on its way to Hampson, and that is going to be swung on, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Guardians. Let's go. Let's get it done, boys. Come on. Woo! Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go. All right, so let's see. Anything else going on? Pittsburgh looks like they're going to open up a bigger lead than 1-0. Bottom 7, 2 on, nobody out. Nothing else has changed. Milwaukee got a run back against Boston, and everything else starting at 4. All right, guys, appreciate you stopping in. Having a great time with y'all. Hope the Indians can pull this one off. Or do the Guardians get swept by the Marlins today? The poll, 65% say no, and it does look like that is going to happen if our bullpen can shut them down for 2 more innings. We'll see, though. Hey, there's been a lot of time before where that hasn't happened. The Cavs are down by 7 with 3 minutes. They got the ball inside the paint, spinning a churn and a miss. So it looks like the Cavs are going to be down 3-1. Nobody believed me when I told them the Cavs weren't going to do shit in the playoffs, but the Eastern Conference is one of the most watered-down conferences in all of professional sports in the NBA. It's just, it's not a good conference. And when it's not a good conference, it's going to make these better teams look like they're better than they actually are. So, yeah, I don't understand... Don't understand it, so. Woo! All right, so we're at commercial break. Who do we have coming up? We have, I think 1, 2, 3. I think we'll see 1, 2, 3. There's a chance we get to see Zunino one more time in this game for a strikeout. Bottom 7, bottom 8. Cavs down by 10 with 1:46, and that game is pretty much over. So, here we go. Bottom 7, 1 run, 6 hits, no errors for the Marlins. 4 runs, I think 8 hits. Is it 8 hits? I missed it. 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Guardians. So, hey, no error day is a good day on the defensive side of things. Logan Allen, though, star of the game, only 1 run given up in his major league debut, and that was a home run off the bat of Birdie. And I will tell you this, he almost did give another one up. It was a very high double, but still, some hard balls hit, but not only 1 left the field, and that's all that matters. So a good outing for him. Stephen then took care of things in the bottom or the top of the 7th. I assume we're going to see Karashek and Clase come for the 8 and 9. We'll wait and see, but I don't know what's taking so long to get this inning started. Come on, Jesus Christ. Like, this is, now it's annoying me that we're not being fast about this shit. Let's go. Kwan steps in, 0-3 on the day. This guy's got to do a better job being a little more impatient. He takes a ball down and in there. I knew this guy was just going to, take a step back this year. And he swings. That one's driven into right field. And it's going to drop for a single. Ooh, it looked like Kwan hit that much harder than he did. But it's going to be a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 7th. And hey, Kwani, got a hit. Let's go, baby. Kwani's on board, and he can steal. So we got Rosario coming up, who is absolutely on fire. With Kwan on first, bottom 7th. I'd love some insurance runs. Especially with Karashek probably coming in the 8th. Let's see if we can't get it going. Let's go, baby. Rosario, 2 for 3 on the day. And he's going to get a first pitch strike because he took so damn long getting into the box. So 0-1 already to Rosario. Come on, man. 0-1 to Rosario. And here's the actual first pitch to him. Nope, they throw over to Kwan. So Rosario's got a triple and a double, and it was literally 10 feet shy, I think, of a home run. Could have been hitting for the cycle here. That's low, and it's going to even the count up 1-1. 95 miles an hour. Again, Soriano, the pitcher here for the Marlins. This is only his 3rd appearance. Batters hitting 125 off of him. He's kind of a situational guy. I think that's why he came in, is for these right-handed batters here in the 7th. Swing and a miss there by Rosario. Well over the top of that one. If you're just coming in, guys, smash that like button. Amar Rosario, 2 for 3 on the day. Triple and a double. I'd love to get up to 30 likes. I know we can get to 30 today. Let's go. 1-2 is the count to Rosario. Kwan's on first base. Soliano, it's inside. 2-2 to Rosario. Let's see if we can't get it going. Let's get it going. I'd love some insurance runs. Let's get a couple more runs here. Soriano checks Kwan there at first base. 2-2 pitch. The set, the delivery, and it's down low. And Rosario has worked this full. 3-2. Let's go. I wouldn't mind a walk. Let's get a walk. Anything. Let's go. 3-2 pitch coming up with Ramirez lingering on deck, who will bat lefty coming up if it is Soriano who stays in to face him. The 3-2 pitch to Rosario on the way. That is a single up the middle. It's going for the gap. It's at least going to get Kwan over to third, and it's going to be a first and third situation with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. You know what's crazy? Rosario has a single. He's got a double. He's got a triple. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if we don't have a big inning here, if we see him up next inning. So, damn, he was so close to hitting for the cycle today. A massive game from Rosario, as he now has 6 total bases. And we see Jose Ramirez come up with 2 on and nobody out. Runners at the corners. Let's go, Guardians. Come on, baby. Let's get some insurance runs. Not that we need them, really. We shouldn't need them with Karashek and Clase. Bottom 7, and he swings over top of an 88-mile-an-hour breaking ball there. Good pitch by Soriano. Ramirez, 2-run homer in the 3rd. 2 for 11 in this series. Let's see if he can't get a big knock here. Soriano checks Kwan at 3rd for whatever reason. The 0-1 to Ramirez. That's swung on. That should be deep enough to get Kwan home. It's in center field. Chisenholm's going to grab that, and Kwan's going to tag up, and it is going to be 5-1 Guardians. And Ramirez comes in and gets the job done. So 1 out, runner at first, but 1 run in, and it's 5-1. Cleveland Guardians. This is a good insurance run, and we are going to see Josh Bell come up, who has a solo shot and a double, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see if he can add to his great day. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button if you're joining us. Oh, there's a single up the middle by Bell on the first pitch. That's going to take That is going to be, I believe, Rosario is going to go first to third. And just like that, runners are back on the corner with one out here. And now we're going to get SpongeBob Gonzalez to come up. Let's go. Let's go. This is all of the hitting bottled up that hasn't been happening coming out in this one game. And Soriano has given up, a walk? No, 3 hits, I'm not mistaken. 3 hits. By the way, the Knicks officially 102-93 over the Cavs. They have taken a 3-1 lead. And as a non-Cavs fan, I am absolutely loving that. All right, runners at the corners, bottom 7. Brennan is going to be a pinch hitter here for Gonzalez. And he swings and fouls out of play a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. I get the lefty-righty matchup here, but I think Gonzalez should have maybe stayed in this one. I disagree with the pinch hit here, but hey, listen, I'm not going to second-guess Tito at this moment. That's inside at 96, 1-1. Yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, I know it's a righty-righty matchup with Gonzalez, but I mean, that youngster, he's got some pop, and Soriano's kind of been struggling here. I don't know if you bring a guy cold off the bench. 1-1, and that is off the plate. He checked his swing, and he did not go. So it's 2-1 to Brennan with Naylor on deck, and then we would see Zunino here. So Zunino is going to bat at least one more time, unless Valaria or Gallagher pinch hits for him. 2-1. 2-1 here, bottom 7, 2 on, 1 out. Brennan, a sac fly would score another run. It's going to be a ground ball. They're going to come home with it, and they're going to have... No! They throw it into third! They threw it past third base! It's going to score a run! Rosario scores from third! Everybody is safe! Bell's at third, Brennan's at second. So Rosario half went home, and they go home with the ball as it's a slowly ground ball to first. They come home with the ball, and Fortes throws it into left field. It scores a run, and we got runners at the corner, runners on second and third here. Runners on second and third with 1 out and 2 runs in already in this 6-1 ball game. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. The Cleveland Guardians, it hits Rosario's elbow. Oh, that sucks. It hits Rosario's elbow. I thought it was going to still be safe. Naylor is now up. He takes a 1-0, or a pitch outside to make it 1-0. Holy shit. The wheels have come off here for the Marlins, and the Guardians are taking advantage, trying to avoid a sweep. The bats are hitting. Let's see if we can't get Naylor another base knock. And that is going to be an 88-mile-an-hour fastball. And that is outside 2-0. Let's go, Naylor. One more base knock, baby. Come on. Let's go. 2-0 pitch. Runners on second and third. That's low. 3-0 to Naylor. And I can agree. If you have to pitch to Naylor or Zunino, I would take Zunino all day long. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And I think he's got like 12 strikeouts in his last 9 games. 3-0 pitch to Naylor. That is 4 walk. That's a 4-pitch walk there. Let's go. Bases loaded for Mike Zunino. And if there was ever a time that I wish Mike Zunino would shut me up about how bad of a baseball player he is, I wish that time was right now. It does look like we might get a pitching change here. We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see. Oh, nope, they're going to talk it over. And let's just make sure Zunino is going to be the hitter. If you guys are coming in, I'm trying to get up to at least 20 likes. Take 1 second for me. Just hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? It is going to be Cleveland Guardians baseball all season long. We are hyped up here. Welcome on in, friends. Bases loaded, bottom 7. And let's just recap this inning. It's been a cluster. Basically, you had a few little, like a bloop single, another single, first and third. You got a sac fly by Ramirez. Then you went first and third again. Now you got bases loaded on an error, basically, from the catcher Fortes. Oh, my God. And Jason, he wants it. I'll take it if he's giving it out. But Zunino, absolutely. There's a strikeout tracker on the screen for a reason. And that first swing, which was awful, at a pitch down in the dirt, he's 0-1. So Zunino 0 for 5 in the series with 3 strikeouts. 0-1 pitch to him, and that is going to be off the plate. 84-mile-an-hour breaking ball, or maybe a cut slider there. It's going to be 1-1 to Zunino. I'll take a walk. Let's add one more run on. So bottom 7. And Zunino is going to foul this off behind home plate, and it's going to be 1-2. Oh, my God. Come on, Zunino. Don't strike out for a third time. You don't want to have 4 strikeouts and 3 strikeouts in the last 3 games, basically, you've played. 1-2 pitch on the way from Soriano. Bases loaded. That is up high at 85. It is 2-2 to Mike Zunino. Let's go, buddy. Smash that like button if you're coming in, guys. And let's get up to 20 likes at least. Come on. Or at least 15. We're 2 away. I know we can get there. It's a 2-2 pitch coming up to Zunino. 1 out. Bases loaded. Bottom 7. And that is swung on. It's lined into the third baseman's glove. And luckily it was such a hot shot. Nobody goes anywhere. But Zunino did get a hold of that one. And that will be the second out of the inning. So, that's good job there by Bell, who did not get off third base as fast as some others might have. So, Zunino lines out to third on a hard shot there. Man, if that would have gone down the line, that would have maybe scored everybody. But Arias, he's got a chance here to still break this game even more open than it already is at a 5-run lead for the Guardians. A first pitch strike at the knees is taken. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts today. He's going for the golden sombrero. He says, Mike Zunino, what you can do, I can do better. He's an awful hitter. I don't know why we continually to put this guy in the lineup. And he swings way out of the zone for that one at an 85-mile-an-hour slider that was in the dirt. 0-2. So Arias, will he get the golden sombrero? That is really what we're waiting for. And Soriano, the 26th pitch, and that is a ground ball, and it's going to be a second, and they get out of the inning. So the damage is done. They got 2 more runs, the Cleveland Guardians, but they leave the bases loaded. We go top 8. I assume we'll see Karashek. I don't know. I just saw somebody come out of the bullpen, but I didn't see who it was. So we are going top 8. Let's go, Guardians. Let's get this done. Come on. We can do it. I know we can do it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, scores around the league. What do we got? Pittsburgh. Looks like Pittsburgh's going to hold on to that 1-0 lead. Atlanta 2-0 over Houston, top 8. Toronto 4-0 over the Yankees, top 9 there. Tampa Bay, top 9, still holds a 4-1 lead. Minnesota 3-1 over the Washington Nationals. That one is in the bottom of the 6th. You got Boston 3-2 over Milwaukee, bottom 5. Cubs 3-2 over the Dodgers, top 6. Texas 4-0 over Oakland, bottom 4. And you got San Diego, Arizona, St. Louis, Seattle, Kansas City, LA, the Mets, and the Giants later tonight. So, a lot of good stuff coming out of the baseball world. If you're a Cavs fan, you're probably disappointed. They're down 3-1 in the series. Backs against the wall. And I just don't think they're going to win, quite honestly, that series. But you can't take away from their season. Still a good season there by the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going to the top of the 8th here. If you're just coming in, smash that like button if you could, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of these Guardian live streams all season long. And I'm hoping we go into the playoffs. Let's go into the playoffs with these live streams. It will be really disappointing if it's like the beginning of October and I'm sitting here saying, well, or the beginning of September, really, and we're out of contention. So let's go, Guardians. 6 runs, 11 hits. They had 3 more hits in that inning on 2 runs scored in this bottom of the 7th. So, all right, let's go. Let's go. Top 8, new pitcher is going to be Karashek with his funky delivery. First pitch ball, 93-mile-an-hour fastball, as Bertie, the top of the order of the Marlins, is going to lead us off here. So, let's see what he does. Karashek, 0 for 3 on the season. I mean, you got a 5-run lead here, buddy. If you screw this shit up, and I think you would all agree with me, if Karashek screws this shit up, you're gone. It's 1-1 here to Bertie. Karashak sets and delivers the 1-1. Foul. No, it is going to be in play. It's a lazy pop. I thought it was going to go out, but just a lazy pop there to Brennan in right field to take over for Gonzalez, and there's one out here in the top of the 8th, and if you want to make me just feel that much more confident about how we're going to close out this game, just go 1, 2, 3 here. And now you don't even have to bring Clase in. You really don't. You don't need to bring Clase in at all. So, Garrett Cooper, 3 strikeouts. He's got a chance for a golden sombrero today. Karashek, that is ball 1, a breaking ball, 82 mile an hour off the plate. So, 1-0 to Cooper. 0 for 3 again, 3 strikeouts. And the 1-0 pitch to him, that's in there at the knees. Another great breaking ball at 81. I thought it was a little low, but I guess they're gonna say it was good. One pitch, and that is in there for a strike. I gotta take a video of something on this screen. I'm gonna make a TikTok of it later. Oh, it just went off the screen. Damn it. All right, 1-2 pitch here to Cooper, and he's going to ground this. That goes foul just wide of third base. So, Cooper in the hole, 1-2. Karashek looking good so far. A couple of his pitches at this at-bats, especially the breaking ball, absolutely looks fantastic. Cooper's got that funky stance. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Carlos Baerga, just not as far back with his left leg. There's a ground ball to Rosario, who did not have an error today, and he throws him out at first. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And holy shit, could Karashek go 1, 2, 3? Could we see 1, 2, 3? This would be absolutely crazy if we could see 1, 2, 3. Let's go. But he's going to have to get past the number 3 hole hitter in Soler. And Soler is 2 for 2 on the day. And that is popped out of play right behind the screen. 0-1 quickly to him. Karashek looking filthy on some of these pitches. The 0-1. And that is ripped. And no, we can't go. Jesus Christ, Karashek. Can we ever fucking go 1, 2, 3 with this guy? Like, I know that we're up by 5 runs, but it's just so agonizing that this guy can't go 1, 2, 3 as a guy who's supposed to come out in the 8th and shut shit down. Like, what are... so we're going to see De La Cruz, the cleanup hitter, come up. I assume Soler is probably going to steal second, and it's going to be indifferent. We're not going to see any throwdown. But just stupid. So, De La Cruz, 0 for 3 on the day, and that is in the dirt. Good stop there by Zunino. You won't hear me say that often. Seems like there's been a ton of strikeouts, and there has, because Logan Allen for the Guardians did a great job. 8 strikeouts over 6 innings pitched in his MLB debut. Great job in that. And now we get a timeout by Karashek, and he's just going to take his time because, God forbid, he gives up more hits, more runs. Classic Karashek, though. Absolutely classic Karashek. So 1-0 pitch. Now it's in there at the knees. It's going to be 1-1 to De La Cruz. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's get this third out of the inning, and let's just take care of business in the 9th. De La Cruz looks at Karashek, who delivers the 1-1. It's out of play. 1-2. All right, let's get a strikeout here, Karashek. But, God, this guy never can go 1, 2, 3. Always gives up a hit or a walk. Just can't do it. Like, pitchers like this, in this position, should have under a 1 whip. And this guy is nowhere near under a 1 whip. The 1-2, that is swung on and spoiled. I thought a shitty pitch. I don't know why De La Cruz actually threw that one, but that was, yeah. All right, so we'll do it again at 1-2. Do it again at 1-2. Karashek, 14 pitches in this inning. De La Cruz looks in. Karashek checks the runner. Soler at first. That is high. 2-2. If you guys are just coming in, smash that like button. I'd love to get up to 15 likes at least. We're 2 likes away. Let's go. Let's start for 15 and then get up to 20. 2-2 pitch coming up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. The 2-2, and that is going to be in the dirt. It's now 3-2, and God, if this guy walks him and somehow then, for some reason, was to give up a 3-run homer, I mean, I'm going to lose it. Come on, man. And I know that's all very far-fetched in the scheme of the situation, but, I mean, it just has happened so much, right? All right, so 3-2 pitch on its way. That is low, ball 4, and now there's 2 outs and 2 on. Oh, Karashek. And you got a guy coming up, really, in Garcia, who hasn't done shit this series. And I like how De La Cruz shakes his head to give the umpire reassurance that that was a ball. I think we're going to get a pinch runner for De La Cruz. We are, and it is going to be... I didn't see who that was. But we did get a pinch runner. And there's a fly ball to deep left field, and it's off the top of the... No, it's the fucking home run. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I mean, am I Nostradamus? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Karashek? And the goddamn actual fuck. You are such a shitty ass... I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Like, what the fuck? Seriously. Unreal. This is absolutely just so ridiculous that you give up a single, a walk, and then a 3-run shot off the railing in deep center. This is so ridiculous. I should be able to win the fucking lottery, by the way. Did I not literally just say that? And how far-fetched that would be? This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe what is going on. It is 6-4, and now we have to sweat out. How big were those 2 runs last inning that we got? Unbelievable, Arata. That's unbelievable what just happened. And now you got Chisenholm, who gets on base, has got speed. And if he gets on base, he's going to second, and they could cut it within 1. This is absolutely ridiculous. Although Chisenholm just swung at a horrible pitch in the dirt there, and it's 0-1. I mean, I literally just said you're gonna walk this guy, and then you could give up a 3-run homer. I'm gonna be so upset. I mean, I should just stop opening my mouth. 0-2 now to Chisenholm, who was swinging for the fences on that cut. Zono, it is, man. Yeah, best bet cashes today. I think that's two or 3 in a row. Yeah. And Shohei Ohtani hopefully can get us to the next one. But yeah, our best bet cashes. Sure does. We were gonna have a push anyway, but yeah, that's an easy cash now. So Karashek does strike out Chisenholm. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. I'm absolutely livid off of that. And you know what? We will see Clase. So just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully we can get another insurance run. I don't know how many insurance runs we need. Zona, man, appreciate it. Hopefully we get it too. Hopefully we get it too. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. I appreciate y'all stopping by. It is Sunday afternoon baseball, almost 4 o'clock. This game's just over 2 hours of that, so pretty short game considering it's been. It could have been really short. It feels like. So it's been so slow as of late in the last couple innings. It doesn't look like the Reds are going to win. They're down 2-0 in the top of the 9th with 1 out. So looks like that's a bummer. What else do we had? We had the under in the Twins game. So that's working out so far. What else did we have? We had... We had the Dodgers money line. They did take a 5-3 lead over the Cubs in the 6th, so that's kind of nice. And we had Oakland, Texas under. That's probably not going to be good. So maybe a 50-50 day. We do have some. We had Carolina Hurricanes money line too. That's a winner. So I don't know. We'll see what comes out of the day. Lots of bets still going on. Thanks for coming in, guys. We did win our bet of the day. We had this game over 7 runs, and thanks to Karashek being an absolute shit show. And really, I know he's not going to get the loss on this game, but we should just give him another loss because when you pitch like that, it's absolutely ridiculous. So it's 6-4 Guardians. And by the way, there are some clouds. It's not raining here on the west side. As by the way, our mailbox is open outside. Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, all right. Our mailman is an absolute... He just does not close our mailbox, and it annoys the shit out of me. Anyways, Miles Straw is going to lead things off here. He's down in the count already, 0-1. He's 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 10 in the series. And if you want to talk about a guy who needs a hit that is going to get him out of a slump, it's this guy. Soriano looks like he's gonna stay in here for the better part of this inning, if not all of it. So... If you're just coming in, guys, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button for everything Cleveland and betting baseball. And that's a fly ball to the first baseman. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. So 1 out, bottom 8. Oh, come on, let's go. Quan, top of order. I don't feel comfortable, quite honestly, with a 2-run lead, in all honesty, with Class A coming in. There's a first pitch ball down and outside to Quan. Quan got a single last time up. Still, only 3 for 12 in the series, 247 on the season. Quan takes that one, 94 miles an hour, right down the middle of the plate, and it's 1-1. Soriano, 30 pitches already in this game. The 1-1 to Quan outside at 95. That is going to be 2-1. Let's see if we can't get Quan on base. Maybe have him steal one over. And actually, you know what's funny? Rosario's going to have a chance to hit a home run for the cycle. And we didn't think we'd see him come up. But after that last inning, we are going to see him with a chance to hit for the cycle. There's an 83-mile-an-hour breaking ball across the middle of the plate. 2-2 to Quan. And I don't think I've ever watched this cycle before. So I am rooting for Rosario. The 2-2 to Quan. That is down low, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch to Quan, and that is fouled off out the left side. We'll do it again at 3-2. Come on, Kwani, get on base, baby. Steal a base. Let's go. Class A's warming up in the bullpen. Who knows what that shit show is going to look like in the top of the 9th. I think we need about 7 more runs here if I'm a Guardians fan. Still don't even know if that's enough. 3-2 pitch to Quan. Ground ball, left side to the shortstop. Nice play there. And there's 2 retired in the Guardians half of the 8th inning. And Rosario is going to have a chance here to hit a home run. He's got a single, a double, and a triple. And he's kind of gone backwards. He went triple, double, single. And honestly, in his first at-bat, he hit all the way to the warning track. He just missed a home run. So he has been spot on today. And he's going to have a chance to hit for the cycle, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 3 for 4 on the day. 1-0 pitch coming as that first one's inside. Soriano delivers the 1-0. That is swung on, and a big rip there by Rosario. And that is out of play. 1-1. Soriano looks like he's just the cleanup guy for this Marlins bullpen. The guy who takes the brunt work when it gets out of control. That's inside at 95. 2-1 now to Rosario. We'll see We'll see if they give him anything to pitch to. But a triple, a double, a single, a stolen base, 3 runs scored. Man of the match. He's getting a good number from me after this one, I'll tell you that. And he rips it! Did he get it? Is it gone? He just missed it. It just goes foul. Oh my God, he just missed the home run for the cycle on a rip down the left field line, and I thought he fucking had it. Oh my God. Oh, he just rips this down the left field line, and it just lands foul. Oh. 2-2 pitch to Rosario, and that is going to be down, and it's 3-2. Wow. Woo. That was an entertaining swing there. So Rosario here. 3-2 count. Bottom 8. 2 out, and there's a ground ball foul down the left field line. They'll stay alive. Still got a chance at it. Still got a chance. So 3-2. Rosario swings, and that's a ground ball up the middle of the second baseman. A high hop, a throw, and Rosario's going to be safe, and he's going to go 4 for 5 on the day. And I know he didn't get the cycle, but a hell of a day here by Rosario, and he puts a runner on, and I'd like to see Rosario run here with Ramirez at the plate. Let's go. Let's go. Great game. Absolute fantastic game here for the Cleveland Guardians. Birdie makes a nice play. Great play. It was a very high hop. It looked like it might have hit like a dirt patch there or something. It took a massive hop. Ramirez takes a first pitch ball. It's 1-0 to him. I'd like to see Rosario maybe try to steal another bag today. And there's a swing by Ramirez. It's deep into the gap. It is going to be down for a double. At least Rosario rounds third. He heads for home. Here comes the throw. Play at the plate. Safe. 7-4. And Rosario scores his 4th run of the game. And that is a massive insurance run, as that is going to put Ramirez at second with a run in and a 2-out rally. Ramirez, another RBI knock today. Fantastic job. And Cleveland's hitting has absolutely been fantastic. And Rosario just a speedster on the base pass. It was not as close as you thought it would have been. He gets there, 1 hop. Actually, Ramirez went to third. Ramirez went to third on the throw. So runner at third. Let's go, Jason. Let's go, baby. Runner at third, 2 outs. And Josh Bell, who's had a massive day as well. These 2, 3, 4 hitters, we're going to talk in our post game, has just been fantastic. He hits a shot. That is going to be the left field. And that's going to do it here for the Guardians in the 8th inning. But a run, a big one, really, in the scheme of things, it could be. And we go top 9, and we're going to see Clase come in and try to close this one out and get the Guardians back to 500 on the season. And who knows, let's see, the Twins have a 3-1 lead, but who knows, maybe the Nationals come back and we actually would end up atop the Central Division after today. So, woo! It's been a fun game, guys. Smash that like button if you're coming in. It's been an up and down game, a one in which you, at some point, didn't know if our bats were going to come alive, and then they started to, and then they really did. And then we saw Karashek come in and give up a 3-run home run, and all of a sudden it was a 2-run lead, 6-4. But 2-out RBI double there by Ramirez on a double into the gap. And the 2, 3, 4 hitters absolutely have found their way today. And we'll talk about that postgame, which I'm hoping is just 3 little outs away. And I'm going to hope that they come in order 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the 9th for Class A. So let's see if we can't get it going. Woo! What a game, guys. What an absolute game so far. By the way, Steph Curry is absolutely, he was on fire. But he had a little bit of a heat check. Golden State's beating the Sacramento Kings 29-21 at the moment. Woo! All right, Class A, finish this shit out, man. Finish this shit out. Let's go. One time, baby. One time. 1, 2, 3. He's had 2-run leads before. I think the last time I remember he had a 2-run lead, he gave up a 2-run homer to the Mariners. And then I thought he gave up maybe another run with a 2-run lead. So he hasn't looked perfect, but he is going to get a chance for a save here. So, Clase comes in, top 9, and we'll see if we can get something going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're looking for. We're 1 like away from 15, guys. I know we can get to 15. Smash that like button if you're coming in. Clase 1-1 on the season. 2.45 ERA. 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. Almost 6 out of 7 in save opportunities. But is he the new Bob Wickman of the Cleveland City? It seems like it. If you want to talk about Karashek not being able to go 1, 2, 3, Clase is done the same as well. What's up, X-Man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Appreciate the support. It's top 9. 3-run lead for the Guardians, and there's a first pitch strike on the inside corner at 98 miles an hour. And, I mean, you would think this should be an easy 9 with Segura, Fortes. I mean, we're going to probably get a pinch hitter for him. And then, who's the 9-hole hitter? As there was going to be a single, but it goes off Clase, goes to Ramirez, and we get a lucky bounce. And there's 1 out here through 2 pitches. Wow, that's one time that a bounce goes your way and really worked out. I think that was going to be a single up the middle. Or at least a hard, it was going to be a single up the middle. But it goes off the glove, or the wrist, really, of Clase, his left wrist, not his throwing wrist. Bounces over to Rosario, and he throws him out. So 1 down here in the 9th. There's going to be a shot right back to Clase. He bobbles the ball, but throws it over, and there's 2 outs. 3 pitches, 2 outs. And let's fucking go, Guardians. Come on, baby. This is the team that I want to see. This is what we got to do each and every time out. And if we do, we're a World Series contender 100%. So, we are 1 out away. Clase really bobbled that. I thought he was going to throw it away once he finally got the grip. Let's go, Guardians. Come on. 2 outs. Top 9, and it's going to be up to the number 9-hole hitter, Hampson. 1 for 3 on the day. And a first pitch is not going to count because it was a pitch clock on Clase, and it's now 1-0 to Hampson without even having swung a bat. So 1-0. 1-0. So Clase sets and delivers the 1-0 to Hampson. That is going to be swung on and fouled out of play. It is now 1-1. Clase making very efficient use of the 4 pitches in this top of the 9. He had a ground ball to the shortstop, a ground ball back to him, and now on the 1-1, it's fouled out of play. This could be a 6-pitch inning if he can get a strikeout here. Let's go. Let's go, Clase. Let's get it done, baby. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. One time. Clase taking his time here. Looks in. Sets and delivers the 1-2 to Hampson. That is swung on. Ground ball to third base. Ramirez throws across the diamond. That is the 3rd out. And that is a final score for the Cleveland Guardians in Cleveland. They win the series finale against the Miami Marlins 7-4. What a great game it was. Woo! Smash that like button, guys. That gets us back to 500 at 11-11 on the season. I'm going to do a quick recap on this game. So let's dive right into it with our 3 plays of the game. I said starting pitching needed to be good. Starting pitching was fantastic. Logan Allen, he goes 6 innings, gives up 1 run on 5 hits, and strikes out 8, with that 1 run being a solo shot by the leadoff hitter, Birdie. Fantastic. A 1.5 ERA after his first start here with the Guardians. Let's keep this guy around and see if we can't maybe, I don't know, get somebody else down into AAA, because I like this kid. I think he needs to stick around. Now, will that be the case once people have gone through them a couple of times and seen them? I don't know. That's to find out. But in this one, starting pitching, that gets a check mark for me today. Number 2, hitting and offense. And yes, we have struggled in our 2, 3, 4 hitters. Not today. Today, we went 7, 8, 9. We went 9 for 13. Our 2, 3, 4 hitters went 9 for 13 with 6 RBIs and 6 runs. And if that is how the Cleveland Guardians want to play baseball, I am here for it 100%. So our hitting, our offense came through today. That's 2 check marks on our 3 keys. And our defense, all you have to do is look at the end of the tally of the box score. And under the E, it has a big fat donut. And Rosario, who was not tested, but had a lot of plays his way today, did not make an error for somebody who's already had 5 and is actually that's second worst in the MLB at the shortstop position. So defense gets a check mark, and when you get all 3 check marks, you know what that adds up to? It adds up to a Cleveland Guardians win. What a fantastic win. Real quick before we sign off, I'm giving out grades. Quan, 1 for 5. I'm going to give this guy a 3. He really needs to start doing a better job. I think maybe he's forcing the issue a little when he's hitting. He did get a hit today, though, so 244 on the season. Let's get that up. Got to be a little patient. Maybe I wouldn't mind seeing Straw come up and play a couple in the 1, just maybe to give that guy a break as the leadoff hitter. Rosario, a fucking 10. Great job, Rosario. I know I get you on defensively, and you haven't hit well, but now you're batting 260. You went 4 for 5, and to be honest, 2 times today, you were about 10 feet away from a cycle. So fantastic job for the Guardians. Rosario today. Nice job, buddy. Jose Ramirez, you're getting a 9, okay? You hit a 2-run homer. You had a big 2-out insurance RBI, which we didn't need, but you did it. You were 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs of the 7 runs. The only reason I'm not giving you a 10 is basically because Rosario had a hell of a day. Bell, you're getting an 8. You went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run. You are coming on strong, my friend. At one point in this season, you were batting .071, and you are now up to 228. Fantastic. Love it. Gonzalez, you get a 3 or a 4. You went 1 for 3. Not much. You did get taken out for a pinch runner there, or pinch hitter, Brennan. I still was curious on that. As Brennan didn't end up doing anything. Naylor, you went 2 for 3 today, man. I'm going to give you a 6. Not bad, buddy. You've kind of struggled as of late. You're only batting 185 on the season. You started out at like 340 after the first couple of weeks, but you have gone away from that. I'm enjoying what you're doing today, and hopefully that continues against the Rockies in the next 3 games. Zanino, you fucking suck. I hate you. -1,000. Arias, -999. You're just below Zanino at the moment. You had 3 strikeouts today. And I don't know why we continue to put this guy in. He's batting 167. Okay? So Zanino and Arias, if you're putting these 2 guys at 7 and 8, you're really putting a lot of pressure on Straw, in my opinion, to do something down there. And I don't think it's fair to him. And speaking of him, he went 0 for 4 today. I'm going to give him a 3 because, listen, when you got those 2 in front of you and there's nobody on base and you're not going to see pitches, I think it's hard to hit. So, hey, Tito, go do something with Zanino and Arias and figure out what you want to do at the bottom of the lineup there. So, that's it, guys. I won't be back until Friday, but Friday we got a good one. Boston Red Sox, looking forward to you joining me. We got a 3-game set coming up against the Rockies. I want to take at least 2 out of 3 if I'm the Guardians. Hopefully we can do a sweep here at home. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy the week ahead, and we'll see you Friday live with Red Sox, Guardians, baseball at 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, guys.